on proactive prevention of folks that have been possibly unaliving themselves. It also helps with mental health education through collaborations with streamers and content creators. Hope for the Day continues to raise the visibility of resources, smash the silence and the stigma, and let others know it's okay not to be okay. So if you're interested, there's a panel below on the purple stream, and we got it updated in the link tree for our TikTok and Red Chat viewers. So everybody, yeah, please be sure to check out Hope for the Day. I see Buster and Yvonne are in. How are you guys? Hope you had a great weekend. What's the plans for Monday, Buster? Buster, I'm ready for some NFL. I'm ready for some Madden. Buster, thanks for the likes. Oh, let me get the timer going. If we get the 100,000 likes, we'll do a big pack opening. I have quite a few packs. I'm sure I have over 100 currently. So we'll try to bring it in over 3 hours today for our second half of Hope for the Day. Charitable stream. See, fixing the foundation on your house. Do you know how to do that? I wouldn't know what to do. I'd assume it would require a lot of concrete and, you know, somebody's to come over and help me if I was trying to do it. Hey, what's up, Noah? How's your day going? Noah's on the grind now. He's got to get the Joey bats. He needs it for the Blue Jay theme team. And he swung through that early on the circle change. Hold the string on me there. Ooh, I thought I had a splash landing. Was out in front again. Just kind of going in, out, you know, pitching a bit everywhere here. So you put the support beams for the jacks before you start putting concrete in the walls. Have you done it previously, Buster? Or at least done that type of work? Maybe not on your own home prior, but yeah, sounds like a big project. Right, not a good start there offensively, but hopefully we'll lock in. Yeah, if you guys are on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. If you're watching elsewhere, thanks for hanging out. Hey, what's up, Diddy? How's your day going? Ooh, lag spiked on that thing. It's not that bad of a pitch. Wouldn't try doing it yourself or no? Yeah, no way I would try it. Do it. Although Buster sounds like he knows exactly what he's doing. I'm doing pretty well. Looking forward to the stream and enjoyed the day and all that good stuff. Appreciate Buster being on the tap team. Hopefully we get some other tappers in there. It's definitely too risky if I'm trying to do it, Noah. I'm not super handy. Zay, welcome in. If I can look up like a video tutorial on how to do something, I don't mind trying it, but more, you know, more easy jobs around the house, not big undertakings. Hey, what's up, Adrian? Hey, there's now an Unk emote for those of you that are subscribers there. It's like Buster has the Unk emote. A lot of new emotes on the purple stream and the TikTok stream, so be sure to look through them. Could barely rebuild the fences, Noah. Fences are tough, dude. Need those post hole diggers. A's swept the Astros, man. Was loving that deal. Took 4 games down in Houston, did the A's. The A's are still bad, but it was nice to beat Houston. I know Houston's got a ton of injuries, but it is what it is. Got to beat whoever's in front of you, if you can. So what do you guys think about the Hall of Fame program? Anybody, you guys working towards Joey Batista? Do you have CC Sabathia? Do you have any of the cards? But no, it's okay, Diddy. Like, I kind of get burnt out on people asking that over and over again. And you're probably the 3rd or 4th person that had asked already around that same time. So, I don't know. I was just, wasn't feeling it, man.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Thanks for sticking around, though. I think when I'm playing bad, too, I just feel like, yeah, not going down the path of the rating question. But here's what happens a lot. People pop in, they don't follow, they don't really care about the stream, they just want to know your rating, and then they have some snarky comment. Not that I'm a bad player, but it's like, okay, you're not number 2 in the world, winning the summer tournaments. Well, you should delete the game or something. Like, okay, not everybody's that into it. I would love to be that into it, but not happening at my age. I think for a gamer, they had an over 40 league. Be ready to rock. But like it was kind of a quiet sports day today, but I may be wrong on that. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Our man Coco's back to doing his streams. How's everything going for you? I want to say it's like Ali Shah. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, I always try to drop likes when I see your videos pop up. And I haven't seen any food testing ones in a while. Are you still doing those? Bo Nix, greatest football player ever. Maybe soccer, Riley, not American rules football. We're facing Maddox. MC, you're the first follower. Lights are flashing. Timer's going up. Thanks for following MC. MC, who's your favorite baseball player of all time? Of course I did, Tanya. I'm an MLB The Show streamer, bud. I don't know if it's Tanya or Tanya's husband, but either way. Hope you're both doing great. But of course I saw the stuff. What'd you think about it? Do you have all the new cards? I think I'm on like 50 stars. Whoa, we got a splash landing, and that water is hard out there for Shohei. Although that was a foul splash landing. I always thought the balls like splashed down in there, but that stuff was covered with resin. Let's see. Not really all time. Salvador Perez. Closer to Ted than any of the new ones. This guy's boring. What's up, Mariner Will? Mariner, how the heck are you? How was the trip out to see your family? I forgot what state you were going to. Halfway to CC. Yeah, I think I'm on 50 points on Sabathia deal. Should be getting Dave Parker probably throughout the stream, I would assume. First season playing? I don't know what you mean, Jack. Let's see. I haven't been here in a minute. Your 49ers are cooked. I know they had a severe injury today. Jackson, right? Went left on an ambulance. Terrible stuff. And I mean that sincerely. Like, it probably sounded sarcastic because I like Seattle, but I don't root for the guys to get injured. I was disappointed that Parcell got shot last year and all that. You guys win everywhere. What was your favorite part of the trip, Mariner Will? Did you like the Niners draft at least? I mean, if they drafted well, they had enough picks. They may not be down long. Usually Lynch has been pretty good in those drafts so far. Austin, thanks for being on the tap team. If you guys are on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. There's some share emotes and different things that we put in today. Please check out my buddy Mariner Will if you guys haven't. Got some decent picks. Let's see, 3 cards so far for Noah. I played that Diamond Quest thing. I went straight to the stadium and played it on All-Star. Won the game, so I didn't get the drops. That was not the move though. My drop percentage was supposed to be pretty low on that. I started a new one, but I didn't get to finish it. Hey, Halo, thanks for following. Halo, who's your favorite baseball player of all time? What happened to the jerseys? I don't know, Halo. You were supposed to make them, and then you stopped answering my calls. See, Niners are kind of good in the draft. You wanted them to get Ashton Jitney. Yeah, Niners weren't high enough to get Jitney, though. Unless they would have traded up. Last time I remember you guys trading up, it was for Trey Lance. So maybe that's not John Lynch's strong suit. But I'm happy Jitney's going to be with my man Pete Carroll out in Vegas. Love Pete. He's usually a run-first head coach type. Let's see, we got... I want to make sure I'm looking at this name right. This may be a bunt base hit. Hurry, Pete. Pete's in. All right, head first line. Angel Kamen Cha-Cha? I'm saying the name right. I'm sorry if I'm botching that. But welcome aboard. Who's your favorite baseball player of all time? And we're gonna swipe a base with the crow. How the crow flies. Chipper Jones' favorite. Trey Lance has potential. I'm wondering when Trey Lance is ever going to get his opportunity to get some NFL starts. Fortunately, he had that horrific injury against my Seahawks. I remember that game too. That was the game Jimmy came in slinging it, and he threw for a bunch of yards against us. Hey, what's happening, Darcy Chick? How's your day going? It's got 101 launch angle there, or 101 exit velocity. The launch angle was 40 degrees, so that's a little high. We'll take the triple with Francisco Lindor. Streaming, I've streamed for 8 years, buddy. Gatlin, my day's good. Thanks for being here, Gatlin. So, yeah, if you guys are in TikTok chat, you can help me a few ways. You can follow, you can share, and tap the screen, right? I mean, that's sending the likes. 100,000 likes, I've got a big pack opening to do for you. I think we have over 100 packs today, but we got to get the likes in there. Today's stream is a charitable stream. It's for Hope for the Day. If you'd like more info, you can click on my profile. My link tree's there. We got the Hope for the Day command. What's up, Joker? Oh, today I've been on 11 minutes, bud. Let's see. Do I play duos? Not often, Zach. Let's see. Darcy, I'm doing great. Thanks for being a part of our stream. Brax, how are you doing today? Got some buddies in the red chat who I'm responding to. Joker, what's new, friend? How was your weekend, Joker? Chase too far in there. Jackie Robinson's a wonderful answer. What a great athlete. Even better person. Let's see. You're excited football's right around the corner. Me too. I think it's a new like chat rating thing. The more active you are in the red chat, it gives you guys the crown for being a viewer. It may also have to do with like your watch time if you hit the thumbs up. But I think it's like the top fan thing. Call me Casey, but I hope I can remember. I think you've told me that before. Usually I just call people by their display names. Brax, you got to get over on TikTok and start sending those likes in, man. But while you're in the red chat, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Let's see, playing some College Football 26. I've played it a little bit. I intend to play more this coming week, Buster. I need to get the rust off, you know, for the Madden in mind. Dame MLB, thanks for following us, Dame. Dame, who is your MLB team? Let's see. Been 8 hours. It's 2:50 a.m. for you. No, we watched a movie and then I dozed off for a little bit and then fired up stream. Definitely motivated to get through the 3 hours at least today for the charitable stream because I think they wanted us to get 6 hours in for them. We did 3 hours yesterday. Too many glitches, says Buster. Dame's a Dodger fan. What would you like the Dodgers to do at the trade deadline? Same name, Brax. Yeah, I got the same name everywhere, friend. Hey, Carney, what's up, buddy? Good news for 49ers. You guys got Eli Apple. Josephine, thanks for following. Josephine, who's your baseball club that you root for? Didn't mean to make it sound like you own a franchise, but if you do, hey, hook us up with some tickets, Josephine. The more you send, high rated you are, says Noah. As far as those crowns in the red platform. Yeah, they're definitely copying some of the TikTok stuff. Good news, Donnie. Oh, here we go. I think Joker's going to lay it on me, considering he's using an emoji there. Please tell us more, Joker. I'm all ears. Carney, how are you doing, bud? I've been thinking about you often with the vehicle situation, and I hope everything sorts itself out sooner than later for you. Hate to see you down, Carney, because you're always an awesome guy. I was gonna tag you on X, and I couldn't get you on the pre-fill thing. I don't know if you still have your account there or not. I should double check the link in chat. So instead, I just bugged you over on Discord. Let's see, going to clamp one wide receiver near me or get completely cooked. He's gonna be clamping JSN. All my jokes are gonna be turning into tears, man, when he jumps Darnold and gets a pick six. Eli's the one cornerback who got completely burned by most receivers he guards, says Joker. You guys in Red Chat are awesome, man. I meant to get a question of the day. Let me see if I can think of one for you guys. Oh, yeah. I'll have one here. I'll type in a question of the day when I go back to pitching. Ooh, this is perfect. Yo, Hodges, all aboard. Next stop, the BART station at the Embarcadero. So we'll take it. All right, Good going, Gil. If you guys are on the purple stream, Noah, Carne, and Will, go look through my emotes. We got some fresh emotes. If you're a unicorn like Buster is in TikTok, yes, some fresh stickers there too. They have the distinction to call them their stickers, but the emote things that you guys can use in chat. Let's see. Shohei trying to get another splash landing. He got one out of there earlier, but it was foul, and this time he'll keep it fair. Got the ban hammer. Haven't used it for a bit, still have it. It was weird. I tried typing in Carne, tried typing in your first name. Neither one was tagging you the way that it should, but I think a lot of stuff's been broken since Musk took over. Oregon Ducks or Oregon Beavers? I have cool chatters that are connected to both. One of my moderators, his son, played for the Beavers last year, and I have a moderator that's a Duck alumni. So I don't really have a dog in the fight when they play each other. Like to see all the friends be happy. What's up, Jose? How's your day going? Dude, A's played a great series against Houston. Kurtz had that historic game, and you know, hopefully they can maintain some momentum and make the season more enjoyable. But it's kind of a lost season other than youth development. Still, I'm having fun watching Kurtz and Wilson and, you know, all the young cats. This is into Triples Alley out there, and PCA. He's hustling around. He'll have 3. Ooh, maybe we should have came home. That was a bad throw. Honda boys, what's your favorite model of Honda? Hardcore Ducks fan for KC. What made you a Ducks fan initially? What's the backstory? So it's been a struggle this week. Doesn't appear to be any better. Let's see. Your brother is going back to work. That's another person that you don't have now. Over here in my county, we do have like the bus ride system, and I think it's supposed to be fairly decent around, you know, stops and things like that. I don't know if there's anything available, but of course you'd have to rely on their schedule. Certainly, you know, the sooner you have your own vehicle, will be better. Great pitching the series too. Yeah, everybody kind of stepped up, right? They had the shutout going today till the 9th, and then the Astros did get a run there. Honda 500 is the pick. Of course, I'm happy, Cookie Monster. I'm not one of those guys hoping that my team loses so they can get a better draft pick or something. Grew up watching the Ducks for KC. Noah, welcome in. What's my favorite Honda? I don't know. I was going to make a snarky joke, but Rhonda doesn't deserve the slander. I guess a Civic or something, man. I've never owned a Honda, to be honest. I worked in auto sales for a short time, and I worked selling General Motors products, Cadillacs and Chevrolets. We had a Honda dealership down the AutoZone drive thing from me. They had some cool products, but I never got into them. Favorite MLB team? Noah, I'm an Athletics fan. How about for yourself? Oh, so Fresno would have you covered. Okay. Yeah, because I think your hometown has a little bit higher population than mine does, Carne. Last time I looked at the city limits driving through. But yeah, I haven't used our bus system, but I do see them around town in here quite a bit. Of course, we're kind of separated from everything, where you guys are kind of, you know, right next to a pretty big city. Let's see. Casey says Honda 450 dirt bike is the move. Do I ride Honda four-wheelers? No, I don't. I haven't been on an ATV since probably early 90s. My older brother had one, and that was the last time I rode. They make me kind of nervous, to be honest with you, Honda boys. Getting from there to Fresno would be the struggle. Hey, what's up, Josh? How's your weekend been? We can still pretend it's the weekend. It's still the weekend out in Hawaii. All right, so a few things are on display for the vertical viewers. Vertical viewers? I didn't say that very well. You see there's a timer running down. If you follow, the timer goes up. If you subscribe or send a sub, send a gift, if you're on TikTok, all those things drive the timer up. The more you guys chat and share, we love to get those shares going in there. Those all drive up the timer. So please help me extend this stream and keep us going deep into the morning. There's also the like-a-thon that's up over my left shoulder. For everybody listening, today's stream is a charitable stream, and it's for Hope for the Day. I'm going to put in their link right now.
100 Rodriguez. 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 100 Rod
So there we go.
Inside.
That's available. If you're a vertical viewer, click on my profile. My link tree's there, and you can check them out. Trying to raise some funds for them. Had at least one donation yesterday. Josh, my weekend has been good, and I'm doing pretty well. I watched Bugs Life today.
One ball.
Didn't remember much of the movie. It's one that my kids settled down and watched pretty well. Youngest one fell asleep during it, but that's okay. She was tired. And this weekend we also watch the Tom Hanks version of Pinocchio. I want to see Happy Gilmore too, but I don't know when I'm going to go check that out. Did I go mud riding? No, barely went anywhere on it. I was like 12, man. That was before we had all the regulations on safety equipment, so it was just a little ride around with my brother deal. Hey Joseph, wouldn't you like to be my solar salesman? What's up, 203 Blanco? How's your day going? Yeah, I want to see the Happy Gilmore too. The people that were in chat yesterday said it wasn't particularly good, but you know, not everything has to be the greatest movie of all time. Sometimes it's just fun to watch something. James said it's good. Let's see. Casey Chick prefers Yamaha. Yeah, I don't have Netflix. Yeah, no spoilers, please. For my sake and everybody else listening. Jose and Buster, though, thank you guys for being subscribers. Be sure to look for the new emotes. Josh, you're a subscriber. There's some fresh emotes in that chat as well. All right, so question of the day. Would you rather go to a fast food restaurant or a sit-down diner? But it could be like a chain.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
I didn't have you guys type 1 in the chat because I'm actually typing this in currently for our red chat viewers. Picked up the controller to swing and miss. That was brilliant. All right, so fast food, or do you guys want to go, I don't know, to Applebee's or something? What would you prefer? I kind of like the experience of sitting down, but, you know, it kind of depends situationally, too. If you don't have a lot of time, then just getting something quick to eat can be great. Sit down for Jaden as well. All right, the poll's running for the red chat respondents. Hey, Dark Spectre, thank you very much. Great looks. I didn't realize it was showing that I was streaming when I wasn't really streaming, which is really weird. It's going good, man. Yeah. How was the weekend rating for you, Dark Spectre? We got They Love Joseph and Caleb both lighting up the lights. Thank you, fellas. The timer goes up, lights flash, and hopefully we drive onto the For You page and just go all day. Depends what is the price. Let's assume the price was the same. Griffey FN. What's up, Griffey? Because there is an argument now. I guess Chili's has had a pretty big resurgence, and Chili's has some like fairly affordable deals. We went to Applebee's last week. Applebee's has 2 entrees and an appetizer for $25, and then if you want like the upgraded meals, then you pay a bit more. That doesn't include the drinks, but it wasn't too bad. Triple dipper, baby, says Josh V2. Let's see. Zavi, welcome in. Thank you for following. If you guys just followed on TikTok side, please tell us your favorite baseball team. If you're subscribing over on the red chat, please tell us your favorite baseball team there. Got to get the lurkers following up on the purple side too. Let's see. Jose and James, appreciate you guys tapping on the screen. If you're not tapping, you're napping. That is a new emote. Be sure to look for it. It's a new sticker, I think is what they call it. You're going to pay at most places now. Yeah, you can get some decent app deals if you want to deal with downloading an app for every single store. Like Wendy's and McDonald's of late, I've gotten some really good deals through them by, you know, having the app installed on my phone. Sleep schedule got totally botched last couple days. Woke up from a nap, 7:30-ish p.m. Central Standard Time for Dark Spectre. Dark, I really wanted to go to bed today, but I felt like I didn't want to risk not getting the hours in for the charitable stream drive. So my intention was to do 6 hours yesterday, and I was just not able to keep my eyes awake around that 3-hour mark. So we're splitting it up. Ooh, that one went right through. Italian food is underrated. How about Italian streamers, Griffey? Are they underrated? I'm overrated, but not in my own mind. Let's see. Big Jared, what's up, buddy? Thanks for following. Jared, who's your favorite lady athlete of all time? Yeah, McDonald's app, I have a deal. Had it for like 6 months, and then it went away for a month. I didn't go as much, and now it's back. And I think the deal is something like buy any size drink, or maybe it's buy a large drink and get any size fries included. So I pay like $1.49. I get a large drink and a large fries, and my kids love it, especially my son. So if we're going somewhere, we'll share him in the back seat. And if he's just the only one with me, he's happy to get a big fries. And usually I'll get like a Powerade or a High C. Try to limit some of the calories that I drink. Better to be safe than sorry. 100%. Your grandma makes the best bread I will ever have. So Casey, when am I going to get some of your grandma's bread? This could turn into just some bad puns here, but Casey's a good chatter, so we're not going to give Casey too hard a time. Have I had cornbread and chili? I have. It's been a long time though.
Ball inside.
So now there's a tell your mom emote. So you guys can pair my emotes if you're in the purple chat. Tell your mom, warm up the bacon grease. You guys can do that in TikTok chat too if you're a subscriber. So I was very productive today, being a stream troll. Come to Oregon. Hey, I've been to Oregon before. Just over the border. I went to Medford and Ashland. I think were the two places I visited. Sure, Lucky. We remember you. If you remember Danielle for you wouldn't ask if I remember you. But yeah, Lucky, how are things going, man? Let's see, Cade, welcome in. Thanks for tapping that follow button, Cade. Cade, tell us about yourself. If you could play professional sports for any franchise around the globe, who would you play for, Cade? And if you're too young or too old, who would you have played for? Or will you play for one day? Your grandmother makes bread for the entire church. Your grandma sounds like a tremendous win of a lady. Yeah, not too bad with the dills, right, Dark Spectre? Just a little late with Carlos Beltran. Connor Donovan. What's up, Connor? Who is your favorite baseball team? We got a Padres fan in here. Cade, who's your favorite Padre? My favorite was the late Tony Gwynn. Man, I loved watching Tony Gwynn play. It was a treat to get to see him on when I was really young because we were out in the country and had to rely on the antennas and stuff to broadcast the games in. So I usually would just see Tony like during the All-Star games and what have you. Have his baseball cards, stay up on his stats, but what a great swing that Gwynn had. Caden, welcome aboard. Great to have you, Caden. Connor is a Reds fan. Who's your favorite Cincinnati Red? Gwynn right now. Next Hall of Famer, Manny Machado. You ever look at the Manny Machado and Ariana Grande side-by-side pictures? They look a lot alike. She does spoil you guys. Yeah, she sounds like a nice lady. All seriousness, Casey. Let's see. Mets fan is a Mets fan. Who's your favorite Met? We got Big Jared. He says he's an Angels fan, but who's on your profile picture? That looks like a Mariners profile picture. Used to be Billy Hamilton. Oh, Billy Hamilton was such a speed merchant. Loved watching players like that. Then it was Jonathan India. Gonna have to check it out. Lindor for Mets fan. Lindor is an awesome player. Speaking of that, Lindor's in the batter's box. See if I can do something intelligent with him. Not that way. Little late, little underneath. And I got jammed up. Dang it. Let's see. It's from the game he's playing. It's Road to the Show. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I never get that creative with like getting my Road to the Show characters as a profile picture or anything. Maybe one day I'll get to that level. But I'm glad you're having a good time with your Road to the Show. Got your man making his way. I don't know, probably into the history books, right? Let's see, Steer, Benson, and Ellie for Connor. Jaden, we're playing online at the moment. Yeah, this is Weekend Classic. That it's a ranked seasons game mode that we're in. Let's see, in your opinion, you like the Mariners, but they kind of suck. Says Casey. Casey's in the red chat. I'm reading chat. Mariner fans don't feel attacked. Oh, it's Evan. Evan's returned. He's got JE on the profile picture. He did before, though. But Evan, I'm glad you're back, dude. I'm looking forward to you coaching me up on Madden whenever Madden season's here. After Manny, you love Tatis, Merrill, and Bogey. Really loving Adrian Morjon. Morjon, I don't know much about him. He got that nice card in the show, right? 5-pitch pitcher, pretty good stamina, nice lefty, tough to hit release point. Guys, if we get 100,000 likes, we'll do a massive pack opening. So we got to get the likes before my timer runs out. If you're on TikTok, please follow, share, like. I know I say it a lot. I try to repeat it roughly every 5 minutes or some variant of it. Sorry for the redundancy. You just don't know who's scrolling in or who's scrolled out. And new people don't necessarily know why there's a timer and the like thing over my other shoulder and all that. Purple viewers are watching in landscape. All the chat comes up. They can see the timer as well. And that's where a lot of the longest term friends have been, is in the purple stream. Let's see, best reliever ever. Hard throwing lefties are your favorite to watch. Some people like Marie Fuller, they fall asleep a lot. That's okay, Marie. Everybody's got to sleep. Looks like they need to try to sleep. They're expected. I can't imagine the time, what it looked like there when you woke up. I think it still would have been pretty good daylight. But you ever wake up when it's just like dusk or dawn, and your brain doesn't know if you slept through the night or if you just like dozed for 10 minutes? That's happened to me a few times. It's always a weird feeling. They're expected to set his sleep schedule's way off right now. Hey, Pot Roast, welcome back into the stream. Great to have you here. I think Pot Roast is the only donator right now for Hope for the Day. Today's going to be last day for Hope for the Day as far as my streams. But I will keep the campaign open. Josh says this is his late night bed stream. I'm glad you hang out with us, Josh. I know sometimes you're lurking while you're gaming too. Always great to have you in the chat. Let's see. Kate's got the IRL experience. Let me read it off as I'm hacking and missing. Top IRL experience baseball. Was the Padres walk-off against the Royals this year. Astros walk-off against the Jays. Those walk-offs are exciting, man. Particularly when the home team gets it taken care of. Bussy. Is it Bussy? No, it's Bus for Zay. Thanks for the rose, friend. How's your day going? Let's see, Ned says all the time in high school after those school naps. Yes. John S., thank you for following. This year you watched Mason Miller pitching. It was amazing. Miller's fun to watch, man. Love seeing Miller go in there. Oh, shoot. I wonder if I can move the chat real fast. Hopefully that's okay for today. And Dark Spectre, if you remember, please tell me to move it back tomorrow. But yeah, I have the QR code where everybody can scan it. I didn't think about that with the overlay. Hey, it's Matt Jonah in the house. What's up, Matt? Good to see Matt and Pot Roast in. Those of you that are moderators, a lot of you are subscribers as well. There's a lot of new emotes for you guys. TikTok and Purple Side got some emote over. I was gonna say override. That's not right. Overhaul. We overhauled the emote, so check them out. Seeing his fastball and slider from behind the home plate was wow.
Now batting.
Let's see, so Mike's here, got the character, saw that I like tweet. Yeah, I figured that had to be the one, and I saw it was this afternoon. I was like, I wonder if Mike has slept since I talked to him yesterday. Let's see, DTX Matthew, what's up? Oh yes, they're flashing right now for you, Brantley. Brantley, who's your favorite baseball team? Looks like the buddy is, I don't know if he's waving the white flag or what he's doing here. J-Ram gonna lay out for it. Didn't get the Superman grab, not gonna get the throw out. But yes, Dark, if you look around, there's a Tell Your Mom, and then you can pair it with the bacon grease one. So I'm trying to set up some combos for you guys. Yeah, and we got the bacon grease actually warming now over here. Let's see, put up like 35 million damage in an attack with insane defense is crazy. I'm glad you got him, Mike. As a Jays fan, you're worried if they don't make a move for Noah. That's right, Trey. Trey, you're a cutie. Thanks for being here, bud. Pretty good swing from Marte. I don't know if it's going to carry enough. Close to getting Paul Skeens. I like that he tried to climb the wall there. Yes, exactly, Noah. I need to rework the bacon grease emote where it's more legible. I don't know. I've locked the F in on this game, and yeah, usually I'm sitting here trying to win with some bunchies and stuff. Giants dude had enough. All right, he'll tap out. I had a terrible weekend league, by the way. I went 1-5. Last weekend I went 4-2. But here's the packs, guys. If you're on TikTok, yeah, you can help in numerous ways. We got 83 standards, 26 ballins, 3 silvers because you love silver packs. We got a jumbo. Hey Trey, I went 4-2 last week, dude. So sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug, but we're locked in tonight, man. Purple stream. If you guys want to join on the purple side, it's the same name. It's Donnell Freak everywhere. We got 10 headliners. I got a dozen bronze packs. I know you're hyped for those. We got some deluxe packs, premier packs, mini seasons icons, 20th anniversary. Wow, what could be in this thing? And we also have 4 deluxe choice packs. So yeah, if you're not tapping, you're napping, and there's an emote for that. Bronze packs are what we live for around here. So yes, send the video. Yes, send the video. Is a reference to Anthony Edwards. Hey, what's happening, Spider? Spider, good to have you in the chat. But yeah, it was a good win. I don't know. I was hitting well. He was hanging some pitches. Sometimes it goes that way, Jose. But yeah, Jose, that was like felt like a dream series, dude. Going to Houston. Hey, we got the first game, and then Kurtz has the monster game, and they were able to close out the sweep. And I didn't like today's lineup. It's like, what are we doing? It's Schumann and Andujar's batting lead off and all this stuff, and it worked out. Took you 24-ish multi-summons on the banner to get him. You just hope they don't drop another super hype character in part 3. You don't want to grind, go through the summons again. Mike, what was the game again that you're playing? I want to tell TikTok chat. I want to see if anybody else is playing that mobile game. Hey, what's up, Carpfish? Thanks for following. I can't find a game. In all seriousness, the show's pretty dead, right, guys? Excuse me. I mean, I know we're going into Monday, but like usually weekends you would find a game pretty quickly. Hopefully never, Hunter. Hopefully they never get a stadium while John Fisher still owns the team and they settle back in the Bay Area or stay in Northern California. But the plan is for 2028. Seems like they're at least $1.1 billion short of the funding they need. Hey, so TikTok and Red Chat. Question for you guys. And if you're in the purple chat, you can see what Mike typed out. Is anybody playing a mobile game called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle? Because my buddy Mike was trying to get a character unlocked yesterday, and seemed like it put him through the ringer of RNG. But he finally got there this afternoon on the one he was looking for. What's the best type of fish to fish for, Casey? Casey's let me know they fish a lot. I got to the boss pack today, and I sold Simmons for like 70,000 stubs. I didn't think I needed him, considering I have Cal Raleigh. I do kind of want the Kluber, but I'll wait for him to be out there a while. It put him through the double hockey sticks for Mike. It's what he said. Glenn, thanks for tapping, Glenn. Jose, thanks for tapping. Spider, thank you as well. How do you get Roger Clemens? I hate to tell you this. Clemens is a long freaking haul. You have to collect every single American League live series card to unlock Clemens. If you do every live series across the board, you get the Carlos Beltran I'm about to hit with. If you only do the National League, you get Gil Hodges.
The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Yes, I know them.
Oh, so rap artist, Notorious B.I.G., Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, Eminem, like Ice Cube and some of those guys too. Maybe to a little bit lesser extent. But yeah, I listened to most of the popular artists through the 90s. I liked early Kanye. Then, he just became a person that's kind of reprehensible, unfortunately. So I have a hard time separating the art from the artist. I did like some of their popular music. I can't say like, back then we had to go and
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco.
either purchase a CD or somebody had to have the CD and burn it off for you. Even earlier days, like the MP3 days, those took like 30 minutes to download. So I didn't have like all their songs on my on my computer. But yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan had some good ones. I like Little Kim, Foxy Brown, as far as some of the female artists back then too. So your buddy got 98 All-Star Lindor and PCA in the same pack. Those are both good cards. They're both in my lineup right now, and I have them parallel 5. Daniel Dowd, how's your day going? Do I listen to rock? Sometimes, man. Not anything modern though. Kind of like the grunge, alternate type music of the '90s, Nirvana and Green Day and all those types of bands, Foo Fighters. No doubt. It was kind of the time I was growing up when those guys were popular. Hey, Squamish coming in with the big prime 53-month subscriber. It's Squamish, guys. Be sure to drop him a follow. Shout him out here momentarily. Playlist has 2,800 songs on it. You watched Shrek the other day. First time in forever. Forgot how good it was. Shrek 5's coming soon, right? There's a dump into the gap from the big dumper. But Daniel, I'm doing great. Yeah, how's your weekend, Daniel? What would you rate it on a 1 to 10 scale? Oh, there we go. Yeah, please follow Squamish. He's a very creative dude. Knows a lot of stuff. As far as, like editing and all that. Makes some cool videos. Excellent Fortnite player. And he's better than I am at the show when he's playing. Maybe not right now because he deleted the game, I believe. But Squamish, how are you doing, buddy? Thanks for priming the stream, and thanks for sticking with me through all the years, Squamish. Oh yeah, Nas was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed Nas as well. Sometimes when somebody just kind of throws it to you off the top of your head, you leave somebody out. I liked DMX and Rough Riders quite a bit too. Hey Casey, welcome in. How's your day, Casey? Excuse me. See, so KC, he's in the red chat. He likes the Vengeful 7 5-finger death punch. Can't say I'm familiar with their discography. This is a perfect contact swing. I don't think it's going to go that far out to the power alleys. Where are my dogs at? Exactly. What's happening, David Jr.? Casey Cantner, he's going well so far. Casey, a couple things happen when you fall. The lights flash there behind me, and the time bank goes up a little bit, makes the stream longer. If we get 100,000 likes, we will do a big pack opening. So if you're not tapping, you're napping there in TikTok chat. Squamish is washed at MLB The Show. Appreciate the love as always. What are you not washed at these days, Squamish? Is it more Marvel Rivals or more Fortnite? Eminem was solid. Hey, no spoilers. I didn't know he was in it. Tight spot. Somebody timeout tight spot. There's a new timeout emote. What do you got? Been tapping the whole time. Yeah, everybody's got to get on Buster's level. If you're watching TikTok on, on your computer, on your laptop, someone's got a keyboard. You can hold down the L key, and the L key will send the likes. See, Mike personally likes him over Jay. I think I'm ready. I don't really know what to expect for the season. There it is. Yep, time him out. We're definitely going to have to spam that one when there's some mod violence in here. Mike just wants some football back. Josh, how are you feeling about the Eagles? I mean, they seem like they should be the team to beat. I still think Kansas City is going to be relevant. I feel like a lot of people want to write Kansas City off because of how the Super Bowl went. 3 days till the Hall of Fame game. Oh, I didn't realize it was 3 days away. How long have I been live for? We're 44 minutes deep, BD. When you send the universe, you're really going to pump that timer up. Just playing with you, BD. But thanks for being a part of the chat. And if you can, please share the stream. There's a share the stream. I shared the stream emoji for you guys on TikTok side. It's a new one. D-Mac, welcome in. Love the Eagles, does Buster. Yeah, Buster, I'm talking with Josh V2 is his name. He's in the purple platform. And yeah, he's also a huge Eagles supporter. I think Kansas City offense will be more explosive this season, says Squamish. Josh is saying he can't wait to watch Barkley run again. Yes, Barkley's a pleasure to watch on the field. DMAC, who's your favorite NFL team? Because we're kind of talking a little football right now. Thanks for following, DMAC. Buster's all over the taps. Roadrunner's getting in there. Beep, beep, tapping away too. San Fran for DMAC. What would you like them to do at the deadline? I know there was some rumors around San Francisco Giants trying to acquire Brent Rooker from the Northern California Athletics, but Rooker went on one of the A's pre-post game shows and said he's staying. That basically ownership has given him assurance he's not moving. Although the A's word is pretty worthless, so I would take it with a grain of salt. But I think Rooker's probably not on the trade block. But what would you like to see the Giants do? Can't sleep for some reason for Marie. Marie, hang out with us. Thanks for being here. We got Jay Poppy and Kevin. Is it Lego? Almost looks like you would pronounce it like Lego, but I don't want to mispronounce your name. Kevin, thanks for following. Trippy, thank you as well. How are you, Trippy? All right, it's a Marte Parte. Dude, yes, I jumped off the couch. Actually, I was live when it happened, Squamish. But I was in the living room because those some of those Friday night fight streams, I don't get to stay here in the office because my wife's at work. The guy gives me the friendly quit option when I've hit 4 home runs. No, I don't think I will. Anyhow, yeah, I kind of lost it when he hit that one. I typed into Mike and the other guys that were in chat at that moment. I'm like, he's going to get another at bat. It's off a position player. And sure enough, he homered again. Yes, we took it to the Astros for sure. Most likely a starter. Gore from the Nationals. It is pronounced like Lego. Very cool. Watched Rooker play back in his college days at Mississippi State. David, he's bang bang Niner gang, buddy. How good was Rooker at Mississippi State? Let's see, maybe getting some shut eye for Casey. Casey, we need you to stick around. You're like the unofficial co-host there in the red chat. If you're the Nationals, Mike plays games says, if I'm the Nationals, I don't trade Gore unless I'm getting the Cubs' entire farm system. He was really good. I'm going to let this guy's timer run out on him here. So I'm sorry, guys, that we're just chatting, but I mean, that's what the stream is anyways. Jamie Arnold from FSU, going to be really nice for the A's. Yep, Jamie's supposed to be pretty good. All right, our opponents quit. GG's to them. He can tell his mom, warm up the bacon grease. Better chill out. All right, trying to repair our rating. I have no idea how that guy was down that low, considering he was Weekend Classic 2. Let me show everybody in TikTok what you're tapping that screen for. There is, quick math tells me there's 110 packs right there. You've heard of Tupac, called Donnie 10 pack. It's a bad pun, sorry. We also got some silvers, jumbo, purple pack, same name over on that platform. 10 headliners, 12 bronze, deluxes, premieres, and some choice packs. So please keep sending likes. Let me put Squamish on our subscriber wall, and let's see if we can win another game. We're 2-0. All right, so today's stream is dedicated to Hope for the Day, and if you guys want to check out Hope for the Day, I'll read off their blurb, kind of what it's about, real fast to you, and I got to use the right languaging since we're on TikTok. But yeah, today's part 2 of the charity stream. We started yesterday, and Hope for the Day is a nonprofit movement empowering the conversation on proactive unaliving. Unfortunately, have to use kind of a softer term for TikTok, prevention and mental health education. Through collaborations with streamers and content creators, Hope for the Day continues to raise visibility of resources, smash the silence of stigma, and let others know it's okay not to be okay. So if you're interested in donating, it would be great if you did, because I'm doing a fundraiser drive for them. You can click onto my profile. They're on TikTok. My link tree's there. I have it linked number 1 in the link tree. The buddies in the purple chat, they see a QR code, and there's a panel down below as well. So yeah, if anybody is interested, definitely would appreciate it, and I'm sure they would. That's why they're, you know, collaborating with streamers and whatnot. Let's see, definitely not Luke. Do I like the new collections? Sure. New collections are decent. I have been working on them a little bit. Haven't had a ton of progress. I think we're about halfway through the Sabathia Dave Parker deal. Dane, welcome aboard. Going to try to do that Diamond Quest tomorrow and get that wrapped up. Excuse me. Let's see. Crazy thing. Kurtz almost had 5 home runs that game. Yes, he was super close to another homer. I do wonder about the butterfly effect if they would have pitched around him or something had he homered on that ball. That was the opposite field shot that was just short in the deep part of the park there. The other 3 he hit into the Crawford boxes. That would have been a pretty deep home run. I did not watch any of the Hall of Fame ceremony. I do want to listen to Dave Parker's son's acceptance on his late father's behalf. I know they said he read a poem off that Dave Parker wrote for his Hall of Fame ceremony. Very sad that Parker didn't get to live to be inducted. We're already at 30,000 likes. Yeah, it is a let's go. Sorry I got behind on chat there a bit, but we have the 3 chats going. Have them kind of stacked over here on this monitor. And then, of course, you know, if you get a pitcher, an opponent that pitches fast, I look over to chat and then I try to pick up the ball. And sometimes it affects the gameplay, but who cares? We just get the trolls and run them out of here when they come in with negativity. But yeah, I do my best. Play fairly well, I think, most of the time. And sometimes, you know, you swing and miss too. Ichiro's comment about knowing the Marlins existed before they gave him a call in 2015 to sign him up. I saw that he got a little burn on David Sampson, is at least how it was phrased on the MLB Reddit. But they said, yeah, Ichiro was showing off his funny side. He had a great speech, says Josh. Tap, tap, tap. 3-0 on the way, says D. So I know Buster's tapping away like mad, but those of you that are subscribers like Buster is, you get a chance. There is I shared the stream emote. I think there's a tap emote. Try to remember all the different ones I made. I made a few different ones for the different chats this past afternoon. I thought sometimes that might be a little bit more catching for you guys to have visually in your, you know, like the moderator tools type of thing. Going to try and sleep now. It's 4:30. You'll be here for the sound. Marie, thanks for hanging out with us. Always good to see you coming into chat. Ichiro says something like 3,000 hits. 262 hits were good enough to get you all to vote for me. Well, except for one of you. I think I misread that. But, yeah. Ichiro, 1 vote shy of being unanimous induction, I believe. Too bad Ichiro didn't play his entire career in Major League Baseball, because I think he probably would have passed Rose. I wish we had Hank Aaron and Ichiro's or Hit King and Home Run King. But it is what it is. Deserve to be unanimous, unlike a certain New York shortstop, says Mike Plays Games. You know, there's some smug baseball writer that's like, yeah, I prevented him from getting it. He didn't give me a quote one day, you know, outside his locker room, so I held that grudge and I taught Ichiro. How do you become a moderator? You got to be around often, Casey. One thing about Red Chat is I can moderate as many as I like there. So we do have a handful of red-purple mods that have access, and they can always pop over when they need to. But a lot of them like to hang out in the long-form stream. Definitely not Luke. He's on the TAT team. Thanks for all the likes, Luke. Sometimes with Lighter, I almost get the Fernando Valenzuela effect going where I don't even know where the pitch is headed. But we'll try to lock in here, let it travel a bit, and keep my eyes on it. Let's see, Gabriel Lane, welcome to our chat. Thank you for connecting with us. Gabriel, who's your favorite baseball team? See, Mike says we need to have another Hall of Fame player that's not Mariano, that's unanimous.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I Heart Baseball, welcome in. Probably Albert. Yeah, it's going to be tough to vote against Albert Pujols.
2-2 the count.
Josiah, I'm not tired.
3.
We're streaming for charity, Josiah. So click on my profile, hit the link tree, and stop worrying about Unk's sleep schedule, and worry about how you can help others, maybe. Sorry to roast you slightly, Josiah. But Josiah, how was your weekend? Yeah, this is a charity stream, so be on your best behavior, bud. Big Dumper is in the batter's box. I got this Jamie Arnold P5. Exactly tight spot. See, so Caden and Luke are on the tap team. Wasn't as lengthy. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think that was that bad of a throw.
Toward the Bulldog, the second baseman, number 1.
I think autocorrect got you there, Casey. Roasted Josiah sounds delicious. Zemea, you wish. Here's the deal, friend. You can go and tell your mom to do me a favor, because she likes this favor quite well, and that is to warm up the bacon grease. She's been saving it. She wants to pour it down my throat when she's on top later. So you can relay that message for us, but she doesn't want you listening at the door down the hallway. Also, all your funds that you were planning to spend for your college tuition, she paid them to me as my gigolo fee. So anyhow, get out of here, bud. But yeah, Josiah, you didn't get this. Yeah, you didn't get that type of roast. I was just giving you a little bit of a hard time for calling me Unk, saying I look sleepy or whatever. But the other guy was doing too much. He doesn't get to see our lights flash. I don't know, Casey, how I spell it. I failed at the spelling bee. It is late, but I'm usually a late night streamer. Hey, what's happening? Vida, right? I think it's how it's pronounced. Hi, Vida. Yeah, it seems like Arnold should have fielded that one. He didn't even bother to put his glove up there. Then we get a delayed throw from Pete Crow Armstrong. Hey, what's a better movie, guys? Bug's Life or Ants? I feel like Ants was like the knockoff on it. But it's been a while since I've seen Ants. I just watched Bug's Life today.
1 and 1.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do, but I imagine we're looking to dump away Severino and some of these guys. Boy, that was a terrible location on the pass ball. Close enough. I'm glad we got close. Yeah, I got to pitch carefully here. Been cruising in the early games, but this one, not yet.
2-2 the count.
It's like Veda. Oh, okay. Hopefully I pronounced it right. At least that's how I'm reading it now.
2 strikes.
Yeah, I would love to trade Kotze. Miller should be there. I think if they got blown away on a Miller offer, they would entertain it, but yeah, it doesn't seem like they're trading Miller. I don't think Miller, Rooker, or Soderstrom will get moved.
Leading off for the Athletics, the left fielder, Shohei.
So there's reports the A's cannot wait to trade away Severino. I almost wonder if we might attach something to get rid of him. That contract's going to look worse and worse next couple of years. What's up, Jacob? How's your Sunday night / Monday morning going?
0-1's the count.
Content drop was okay. Chilling with the dog. What type of dog do you have? Anybody that's a dog owner in any of the chats, what species of dog do you guys have? I have a little, I mean, he's really a little mutt. We got him from our pound when he was a puppy. He's like about 15 pounds, and we think he's part terrier and part Chihuahua, like rat terrier and Chihuahua. His name's Clifford. He's a sweet little dog. He's building a nice young offense. They need the pitching. Yes, pitching is terrible for the A's. Starting and the bullpen as well. The arm barn. Got to work at 9 and it's 4:30. I was looking for a breaking pitch down here and I was not even close. Well, that was great. Hit me with a slide step and I thought he was going to pitch up and away. And looked crazy swinging at that one. Let's see. Saw some stupid Angel fans suggest you guys trade away Christian Moore and 3 of your other top 10 prospects to get 70. Hey, I like it. Let's see. Josh has a bloodhound pitbull mix. He's probably 90 pounds. That's a lot of dog. See, Casey's dog is a big Aussie, and his name is Chef. That sounds like a cool dog too. Maybe the worst trade proposal that you've ever seen. Worst trade proposal that you've seen yet. Wait for the next couple days. Let's see, Monk69. How'd you settle on the number 69, Monk? Thanks for following us today. All of you guys that follow, the timer goes up. Get 100,000 likes. There's the like-a-thon board over here. If we get 100,000, we'll do a big pack opening. I know we were over 30,000 like 10 minutes ago, so hopefully we rip all the packs today. Let's see, his name is Bo. Your dad named him after Bo Jackson. Yankees are doing so bad, says Jacob. They're definitely going through the
One strike.
dog days of summer, right? I don't know if Lawrence Butler's contract's going to age great. I would be very disappointed if Miller left, but Butler, maybe. Your dad's a fire chief. Oh, very cool. Do you think you'll get into being a firefighter one day, Casey, or not? Yankees aren't trading Spencer, says Josh. So somebody suggests Cam, Rice, and Spencer for Sandy. You cackled about how bad that would be for the Yankees. Let's see. What's the name? She loves Ethan. Ethan. You're living the life, buddy, if she loves you. How's your day going, Ethan? Who's your favorite baseball team? Yeah, this guy's just mixing it around pretty well, changing speeds and looking for that big swing here. Do you like the Phillies? Who's your favorite Philly of all time? So, firefighter or possibly the Marines in the future for KC. Stick around with Butler. Still a believer, says Mike. Butler's one of those guys that his body language can be really terrible at times when he's struggling. Sulks a lot. Reminds me of Josh Reddick's. Love the Phillies. Favorite Philly for Chris is Chase Utley. You like Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber? I love Harper on your guys' Phillies. Thought that was hanging up there. Realized I was swinging too early as I was doing it. He's just missing the zone a lot, but can improve, says Mike.
Counts 1-0.
Let's see, Masked Poison. Welcome aboard. Thanks for following Masked. Masked coming through on our purple stream. Caden, welcome to our stream. Thanks for following on TikTok, Caden. So your dad's a paramedic and a fire chief. He owns and runs 3 companies, and he's the dad of 5 kids. Sounds like a busy man.
Ball 1.
Jose is leading the tap team there on TikTok chat, as best I can tell. You guys are not tapping, you're napping. Don't make Jose do it all. Luke's helping him on the tap team. We even got a share sticker for you guys on TikTok, so please share the stream too. Usually triple streaming. Where you're at, friend, Ethan, and we're also on red and purple. Usually don't say the names because, you know, TikTok can be kind of strict about that stuff. And he'll get a good swing there with the big dumper. Got to it fast, and Shohei will drive him back to first base with a single. 33.7 whiff is not great. Also don't think that this helps that his strikeout went up by 5%. Yeah, it feels like he's regressed this season from last year. Don't know if he got a little bit lost in the headlines of getting that contract extension, or, you know, if he's not enjoying playing in Sacramento. They've said Butler doesn't like being in Sacramento, but he hasn't had the negative public statements, at least like Severino's done. Hey, I'd love to have you follow on the purple, guys. If you guys follow on the purple stream and you're not using your Prime sub, yeah, please throw it Uncle Danielle Freak's way. Love to have you guys prime it up with us.
one's the count.
So your dad's a branch president there. That sounds like a nice active family that you're a part of, Casey. So a lot of people come in and say, who's the MVP? Who's most improved? Who's Rookie of the Year? Who's Cy Young? Who's having the worst year this year? Who's the LVP of baseball this year? Like who's super underperforming? Hey, there's Ethan. Thanks for following, Ethan.
3-2.
Yeah, most disappointing player for the A's, I would say JJ Bleday would be in that mix. Really struggled in center field, struggled with the bat. Last year he had a nice season, hit a ton of doubles. I think he had like 20 home runs. So Bleday comes to my mind. Solar for the Angels, Correa for Personal Daniel. Anthony Volpe is an answer from Josh. David Fry has not looked good for the Guardians, as Matt. So yeah, you guys, a lot of you had some answers right there ready to go. He's a DH, has been forced to play the outfield for Jorge Solar. Yeah, that can affect these guys too. Let's see, Zach for the Aces, Luke. Mookie, but he's having a lot of personal problems. Zach Geloff's been injured, but yeah, he has struggled when he's got to play. Didn't know about Mookie's personal problems. I thought he was just injured as well. Tough game. Only 3 hits so far combined for us out here in Coors. Pitcher's duel game at the moment. Sometimes if you don't get to the pitchers early, right, their confidence goes up. And it can be these types of games. As I talk about it too much, though, Schwarber blasts me. That's awesome, Casey. Although we always avoid talking politics and religion. So if you're talking about like, hey, we did a nice, a nice thing for the community by baking some bread, or those types of things is fine. I just don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable if they have a different religious inclination than you may. So let me just stop us there. But yay, I'm glad that you're happy if your family's happy, Casey. I cleared Casey's messages so we don't get off track in Red Chat. Let's see, Paul just started playing MLB. You find it so hard to hit different pitches. It can be tough. Yep. This game has been that way until my opponent got a solo shot this inning. Cam is in the chat. What's up, Cam? Was your weekend today? And yesterday. I feel like my voice is cracking. Not really sure why. I was out running around throwing a frisbee and stuff today, so maybe that was part of it. Maybe got like allergy things going on or something. No, you're all good, bud. You didn't offend me. It's just one of the few rules that I try to keep is politics and religion out, because stream can get very sideways very quickly. Let's see, tap, 100,000 likes. We're opening over 100 packs. Had the long work weekend. That's right. I remember you said you were going to be working a lot. Had a wedding at the church on Saturday. You had no idea it was happening. It was really sweet, though. So you just popped into church expecting the ceremony and there was a wedding? Is that how it kind of played out, Mike?
Leading off for the A's.
Here's Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Slice it to right. Maybe start us some good things coming our way, hopefully. Luke's on the tap team. Thanks, Luke. Cam, I overhauled the emotes in both the T chats. So when you have time, look for some of the new emotes. Hopefully they'll be enjoyable for you guys that are subscribers. Expected normal service. Pastor announced couple was getting married at the end of the service. You're like, okay, that's cool. I guess it would be kind of rude to leave service if there's about to be a wedding, right? Like, man, the Angels are going to be throwing an opening pitch here in 5 minutes. He gave the newlywed couple $1,000 as a wedding gift that was nice. First time you've been in attendance for a wedding for Mike. JR's on the tap team. Thanks, JR.
Carlos Beltran.
Casey, pleasant dreams. Great chatting with you. Casey's been awesome in the red chat today. Casey's always awesome when they're here. Although I forget Casey's name is Casey, and Casey uses Darcy Chick's account. So when I see Casey, I'm like, hey, what's up, Darcy? And they're like, nah, call me Casey. Let's see. We'll poke into right field. Thanks for the heart me. Puts you on the TikTok team. We're always trying to increase the team. So if anybody's got a diamond, turn it into a heart me. If you would be so kind. Not Wheezy. Thanks for connecting with us, Wheezy. Oh, yes, Daddy. The old Cali Who sound. We got Balin Lee coming on to the follow squad. JR, thanks for the popular. I've struck out 13 times in this game. I thought I got a piece of that. Chasing too many low balls here. Looking for that sinker up and away. He doesn't throw it right at the top of the zone. Just didn't hammer that. Jumped a little early and rolled over on it. JR, thanks for 13 roses. Arnold's been good. He just hasn't matched Lighter yet. Church, funny enough, is actually at night. Starts at 6:30 for Mike. He's out of service. It's like 7th inning of games. I mean, if the game's good, right? You still got the third, about a third of the game to enjoy. So see, JR, I keep seeing a lot of articles saying how bad traffic is in Las Vegas. Not driving traffic, but tourist traffic. Has that been your experience at your employer? Does it seem like things are slow at the moment? Or do you think that's kind of overhyped and everybody's just regurgitating everyone else? It is down. Okay. See, Saturday, church is in LA, so when you guys are driving home on the 5, sometimes you see the fireworks if the game's fast enough on the 5. How about the Disney fireworks, Mike? Are you close enough to see those? I don't know this for a fact. I assumed every night they had fireworks at Disneyland. You guys do get to see them. I mean, I guess it gets to be old hat at some point, but it's pretty cool when you're visiting and you get to see it. Opponent has kind of clamped up and stopped swinging here. And we're missing the strike zone. So 2 on and nobody out at the moment. Pitching out of the stretch, I'm not getting the right timings. Going too slow. That's a little better. He passed both Disneyland and Angel Stadium on the 5. Yeah, I remember stopping at. I think I've told you this before. I think you told me that Subway's not there anymore. I remember getting off the 5, stopping across from Angel Stadium, and trying to get the family to watch an Angels game because they were about to play that afternoon, and everybody wanted to keep going, so we came back home. But yeah, at least there was a Subway. Kind of seemed like it was towards the left-hand side of the stadium. I remember driving past it. Opponent's kind of locking in here on Arnold, so we're gonna need some runs to bring back. Thankfully, we're in cores, so if there's a good comeback build, it would be this one. We're undefeated on the night, but this game's getting into the danger zone at the moment. Let's see. So Zach, thanks for following. How's your day, Zach? If you guys are browsing on the For Your page, please follow. Love to have you guys stick around. I'm usually here just about every day talking sports. Everyone that follows, the timer goes up and the lights flash. Thought we were going to get there with PCA. Not going to happen. And then I made a bad relay. I think a perfect relay may have had him, but we'll never know for sure. Let's go to the pin here. Trying to get this Andrew Miller P5, so let's bring him in. I'm well out of my first 6 games, so we're just playing for balling as a habit packs and for the fun of playing. At least I think it's fun. I don't know. I think it's been a pretty par for the course type stream so far, Dark Spectre. Nothing too crazy happening. I got Pot Roast and Jose, JR. The buddies are tapping away there. We may get a big pack opening during tonight's session. Gonna be hard not to open those Madden packs as we transition to some football and some Ultimate Team next month. I don't think we can get that runner at the plate. Let's just get the out, but getting further down here. Julian with the ring. How's it going, Julian? Thank you for following.
Hey. 0-2. One ball.
Oh, so Dark Spectre, I was asking you something, but you may have went AFK at that moment. When you woke up, did you get that weird feeling of not knowing if it was early in the morning or if it was late at night? Because sometimes you wake up like right as the sun is either rising or setting, and you don't know if you slept through the night or not. That's always such a weird feeling when that happens. It's like I think he's gonna throw that opening sinker there, and he did. And I just didn't I didn't hammer it. Yeah, that's such a weird thing when you experience it. It takes a while to get rid of that sort of like disorientation of not knowing what's going on. Julian, thank you for sending those likes in as well. Had that feeling many a time. Yep. Like, what is going on here? Did I miss the whole day, or is it still early? And he went back to that sinker away, was not on that one. But yeah, I've struck out way too much. Last couple games had really good offensive output. Leiter is has lit me up, so to speak. He'll get a good play to stop the Soto infield hit. Good. Try to go on a Sunday or Saturday game if you're going to Angel Stadium. Monday through Friday nights, crowds are a bit more annoying, says Mike. I didn't think that was going to carry that much, but these guys like to do the theatrics like it's a home run that they're trying to line up and rob. It dawned on you, oh, it's nighttime. Slept most of the day away. Did you at least sleep well, to expected? Like, did you wake up feeling really refreshed, or... Yeah, and maybe it's unique to me, or fewer people than I realized, but... Sometimes if I sleep too much, I'll wake up feeling tired. Like, my body didn't get to move enough or whatever. Now... I kind of have to get that shaken off for a while too. It's not as restful as you might think, if you lay down and sleep for 11 hours or something. Question of the day: would you rather go to a fast food restaurant or a sit-down restaurant? I made that one up myself, guys, because I forgot to grab one. I was more concerned about getting the charitable check boxes ticked and being sure I was prepared for that. See, Mike says Saturday, especially good if you're going to an Angels game. Good time for the fireworks shows. Hey, so if you're at an Angels game and Disney's shooting off their fireworks, are you able to see it from Angel Stadium or no? Very dependent on the vibe, says Mike. I think that's fair, Mike. Try getting the chase way off there, not offering. Ace is on the tap team. Thanks, Ace. Hope you're having a great start to your Monday. You did feel refreshed. Sleeping too long has been all bad for Dark Spectre. To wake up feeling no good in some of those cases. Yeah, it's disappointing. It's like, man, I finally got some good rest. I was out of there. Nothing woke me up, and now I'm waking up feeling cruddy. How does this work? Angels games don't go late enough. Okay. Yeah, it seems like Major League Baseball starting a little bit earlier than it used to. I could have sworn as a kid and even into my early 20s, I want to say a lot of games started at 7:30 and would go past 10 o'clock. But maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it was the NBA that had those late starts for West Coasters. Question today is, would you prefer to go have fast food or eat at a sit-down restaurant? Still there, just more lurking for Josh. Lurk is love is what I've heard, Josh. Mike says when the game started at 7, you could hear them. Don't think you can see them. Okay.
We got full count.
You think more of the time you want to go the old sit-down diner. Yeah, there's definitely a nice experience of like talking to the waiter or waitress, being seated, having the food brought to you, hopefully having, you know, a good experience while you're out, you know, leaving them a tip for you know, for their good service and that sort of thing. We got user 55 coming through. We need everybody to tap, says Buster. Got the pack opening at 100,000 likes. Hopefully that's driving the stream out to everybody. If you guys could share the stream on TikTok, it's always super appreciated as well. The tap team has been assembled there for sure. Buster's been tapping from like the first minute of the stream. So you got a little Shohei solo shot. Gonna need more than that though. I like some of the older diners. There's some good ones on Coronado Island. I'm trying to think. We have a couple of nice independent diners in my hometown, but we have a lot of chains and things too. We have like Black Bear Diner, IHOP, Denny's, Chili's are here in my hometown. JR with a share, super appreciated, JR. There's a new share. There's an emote that says something like "I shared the stream now" for those of you guys that are in TikTok. I was hoping that was hit weak enough that it was going to drop in like Super Ball bounce in the left field, but yeah, it hung up. But Riley, I'm good. What's up, Riley? Let's see. Dark Smith says I've been to sit down, eat joints 4 or 5 times since COVID, but went to the Cubs game recently, so it's probably fine. That was a good pitch to hit. Prefer to dine in for Dark Specta. Mike, I haven't been to San Diego in a while. The last time I remember going there, there was a ton of advertisements for fish tacos. I feel like fish tacos, you know, with the proximity to the Pacific Ocean in San Diego, are very prevalent in a lot of the restaurants. I was never much of a fish guy, even when I eat meat. I know there's some pescatarians where they eat a vegetarian diet with fish. I'm not one of those, but didn't appeal to me, so I never tried those out. Let's see, not much. You got Batista. You've been loving the card. How'd you get Batista already? You got every card in the game, fella? Not a big fish fan either for Mike. This guy's hit well with Raleigh. This doesn't look like our game, but we'll try to rally back. I wasn't aware that he got traded, Adam. I don't know that I feel any particular way about it. I didn't think the Royals were still trying to contend this year, to be honest with you. But maybe I'm not realizing where they're at in the standings. I know Detroit has struggled a little bit in their last couple of weeks of baseball. They've been getting outscored a lot in their games. So he just got traded. Let's see, you bought a bunch of the cards while they were cheap, invested a good amount, only had 20K to spend a day for the tops now. Awesome, Riley. I'm glad you're enjoying the Batista card. Mike likes trout. Very funny. Also salmon. But not much else. Again, funny because of the Angels combinations. Yes, Naylor got traded. Naylor I was aware of. Seattle could definitely use some more offense, so that makes a lot of sense that they went and got after him. See, Detroit won today finally. Yeah, it's to me it's weird that they kind of hit the funk because they had a good year last year. You saw the Mariner debut. That's right, Mike was there in person. All right, so we kind of take it to our first opponent, two opponents tonight. This game has been the inverse of that, at least thus far. Yeah, gotta tap, tap, tap. Buster is imploring you to please help with our like goal of 100,000 likes. We got to get it before the timer runs out. Hopefully the timer gets extended a bit with more followers and maybe some new subs or something. If anybody's so inclined. It's $2.99. Got a lot of cool little emotes. I made them today. There's a dedicated subscriber role. And let's see. What else about subscribing? Subscriber role. Anytime we play multiplayer games, subs go to the front of the line. Yeah, use of the emotes and the badges. And I try to follow back all the subs. Although with the gifted, I don't see who subscribed. So I missed some of the gifted guys. Yeah, take that, Classe. Lily's still going to get us out. Yeah, the charity stream, if you get a chance, click on the link tree and jump in there. I'm trying to remember to tell you guys about it between games. You didn't know he's... Yeah, I didn't know till you told me either about the Nailers being Canadian. I thought we hit that foul. So, rough game. He pitched well. Whatever he was doing sequencing-wise, he threw a lot of balls that I chased out. Certainly feeling tired. I'm not used to staying up through the night as much as we were doing like 3 weeks back. Kind of got in that sleep for 4 or 5 hours, then fire up stream schedule. But his rating was quite a bit higher than mine. All right, so let's see. Let me show you guys the packs and also tell you quickly about Hope for the Day. But first, here's what you're tapping for. There is 110 packs right there. 27 ballins. We got some silvers, jumbos, purple pack. For not followed on the purple stream, please follow. Got 10 headliners, some bronze fodder stuff. Got one premier, one deluxe, and then we have 4 deluxe choice packs. So those packs will all be open for your viewing enjoyment if we get 100,000 likes. Before I launch this next game, let me put in the command and tell you guys about Hope for the Day. All right, so Hope for the Day. I'm avoiding a certain term that they actually try to help prevent. Actually, I have that in my clipboard, easier than typing. So here we go. Hope for the Day is a nonprofit movement empowering the conversation on proactive unaliving prevention and mental health education. Through collaborations with streamers and content creators, Hope for the Day continues to raise visibility of resources, smash the silence and the stigma, smash the silence of stigma and let others know it's okay not to be okay. So that's kind of the summary of Hope for the Day. Hey, Jaden, did you just subscribe? Or maybe you were gifted a sub, one way or the other. I see Jaden's got a unicorn there next to his name. That is nice. Thanks, friend. Let me get you on the sub wall. Wonderful timing, Jaden. Gave me a chance to not forget to write your name up there between games. We're playing the Crimson Tide. I hope we can roll the tide the other way, roll them back to Alabama with a loss. But my opponent's got other plans. You were gifted one. Well, I don't know who gifted because I don't get to see the animation. So whoever gifted, thank you guys. Or gals, whoever sent the gifted subs. And I'm glad Jaden got one because Jaden's always nice in chat. So I hope that you get a lot of use of all the stickers and all the fun stuff that comes with being a subscriber. And if you get a chance, Jaden, join the Discord server. We got that, the subscriber role for you guys. My opponent's uniforms are pretty on point. Yeah, I think it animates if you're in app, but if you're not looking actively, you may not see it. And I don't get to see it come across on my side, so I don't know who sent it. But whoever sent one to Jaden, definitely very appreciated. Of course, the timer goes up on the gifted subs, just like, somebody's subscribing for themselves, too. All right, so Marte and Kershaw head-to-head. This guy's not chasing here early. I do have the Kershaw P5. My lineup's very P5 throughout. I don't have every pitcher P5, but I got the entire starting 9 has that parallel to him. Nathan's in the stream. What's up, Nathan? How's your weekend wind down going, buddy? We're 30,000 likes away from a pack opening, guys. You know what to do.
One ball, one strike.
Tap, tap, tap. Riley's on the tap team. So's Buster. Buster has sent a lot of likes tonight. And we will get the strikeout. Been a long 2 weeks. Hopefully, best is right around the corner because I see the frown face. So I'm sure it's not been like 2 long weeks of fun type of deal. Which usually people don't use that phrasing, but I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Just sent 1,000 or 1.6k likes. Probably better way to read that off. Very appreciated, Riley. All right, we'll gap that one with Lindor. I definitely think they're willing to trade with him because when they made the announcement about going to Sacramento, the team president at that time was Dave Cavill, and he referred to the Giants as their partners. Of course, that's the Giants AAA affiliate stadium. So I feel like there's a pipeline there. So I think there may have been another sub or a gifted sub, and I don't know who it is, so you guys tell me in chat. But again, thank you guys. I can tell from my lights flashing is what I know. Hey, no problem, Riley. Yeah, take all the time to send the likes as is convenient for you guys. You know, switch your hands. Don't give yourself carpal tunnel over the stream or something. Yeah, I can't imagine anybody wants to even trade for Urshela. He's hitting like 215, no power this year. And he's played kind of marginal defense, but you know, I guess if there's a key injury somewhere, I could see somebody wanting to acquire Urshela just for the depth of it.
Ball. One ball, no strikes. Wood.
Tried to ramp up, realizing that was coming in fast, but I was running too far in there. Hey, Riley's got a unicorn badge too.
1-2.
Whoever's playing Santa Claus, thank you guys. I mean, I think getting anything from the Urshela deal would be a big win for the Athletics. I do think Miguel Andujar could be sought after because he's hit pretty well for us for 2 years. I believe he's coming up on his free agency year. And I thought Luis Urias, was only on a single year contract. The A's probably would like to bring Urias back, considering how bad Geloff has struggled this season with injuries and performance. But I would be okay with Geloff getting some run and trying to figure things out. Evan, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Evan. Well, that was a good pitch to hit, but I thought it was a slider. Was not expecting that. Was just tapping on the screen and saw the notification for Jaden. See, 60 grade speed, 50 grade hit tool. I think he'd be a pretty good get for us. Yeah, there was some Rooker to the Giants rumors, but Rooker went on one of the A's media things and said he's been kind of assured he won't be moved. I think his statement was he knows he won't be traded at the deadline. I don't know that Rooker fits the same timeline as Kurtz and Wilson and those younger guys, but you know they have to at least keep up the mirage that they're trying to be a legitimate franchise too. Steve, how's your afternoon going? Let's see. Happy the A's swept the Astros, but mad that your Mariners split with the Angels. Caden, I got to root against your Mariners next 3 games because I like the A's. But yeah, you guys made a little ground up there on Houston. Posey and Minisan are serious about competing this year. Shell would be a pretty good fit. Lefty smasher off the bench. Ooh, Will Smith gets a solo shot for him. Let's see, don't worry, Caden. We got 3 easy ones coming up. Pot roast. How dare you? This isn't Donnie roast, pot roast. But A's are playing kind of confidently after the crazy game from Kurtz. Don't know that will carry over necessarily back to Sacramento, but it was nice to take it to Houston. Houston's kind of slumped too. I think they're like 5-15 in their last 20 or something. And I know they have a lot of injuries. Actually nervous to play him right now. Yeah, I was shocked that Kurtz wasn't in the lineup today. Wilson has not been in the lineup 2 of the last 3 games. I think Wilson is banged up. He got hit in the wrist right before the All-Star game. Hasn't looked the same currently, so I don't know if something's lingering there or what's going on. But Kurtz was given the day off. Astros were pitching a lefty pitcher, and Kurtz is in the middle of a 13-game hit streak. So I was a little surprised that I'm getting some bad lag spikes. If you guys are wondering why these pitches are so terrible. I was wondering why Katse sat him down, but it all worked out. He's able to complete the sweep. Need Naylor to do his thing now that Julio's come around. Can be tough on a guy relocating and stuff too to get settled in. Let's see, getting a massage now after the gym time. Oh, very nice, Steve. Steve, did you like the Batista collection? I'm assuming you had most of the stuff you needed towards all that. You got them all done. Okay, 77% or 70% on the CC program.
Leading off.
Brett, let's see how the trade deadline goes.
Hodges.
I know that's a non-answer, but these rosters are going to look a little different in 3 or 4 days. Thanks for following. So there's a writer, his name is Hector Gomez, and I don't remember how Hector ended up following me, but we follow each other on Twitter, and it seems like every day he has a different destination for Eugenio Suarez. Mariners have been on him a lot, but they haven't landed him, and yesterday, I forgot which team it was, but he said somebody else was in on Eugenio. So I don't really know where he's going to end up. What do you think, Caden, for Suarez? I'm chasing at too many balls right now. Gotta let those pitches away go. Couldn't tell. That one felt like it was on the border of being a strike. Cameron, welcome aboard. The first hardest swing. Swing's a bit slow there. For the Batista card, that's unfortunate. Mike thinks Eugenio Suarez will land with the Mariners. Pot roast. Pot roast, would you like something on the wall, buddy? Be a great time to get the Mariner Moose up there before the A's and Mariners series kicks underway. But thank you, Pot Roast, for the gifted subs. Got him at P2 now for Steve. I gotta not chase in and out so much like I'm doing. Mike has another candidate for disappointing players this year, Michael Harris. William Contreras as well. Severino's been pretty bad this year too, but you guys already know that I don't like Severino. Trying to think of some of the other American League West teams that have had disappointing players.
2-2.
So Jaden, you can click onto my profile, and my link tree is there. If you go to the link tree link, there's 3 dots. You should be able to long hold it, copy it, and paste it into your web browser, and it should pop up the invite. I think some phones, depending if you're on your phone, people can just click and it goes right into it. But oftentimes it does hit a little bit of an issue to get joined in. But as soon as you're in, we'll get your role updated there. He isn't known for his defense. Less than 700 OPS sucks, says Mike, regarding William Contreras. Not saying he's bad. Just got to be a bit more patient for Steve. Picked up Manny. 16,000 likes away from a pack opening.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
I'm ready for a pack opening after this game, too. I feel like my concentration's kind of rough. Not trying to be that way, but I think I'm just swinging at everything. Yeah, I'd love to have you in there, Jaden. And we'd love all of you guys to join the Discord server. You know, there's breaking sports news. We talk about it around the clock there. And, you know, sometimes if there's like a fun mutual event, like the Home Run Derby or something, I'm usually in there typing about it quite a bit. See, Maldonado and Elias Diaz are the worst catching duo in the league, says Mike. You can see a world where the Padres try to trade for Contreras. It's so weird that Elias Diaz was the All-Star Game MVP, and he had that nice card on the show. Was that last season, or was it a couple years ago? Now I can't remember. You sent 8,000 likes, and it crushed your fingers. It's already RIP to the fingers for in timeouts.
15.
I believe I made a timeout emote for you guys over on TikTok as well. I know for a fact it's over on the purple side. It was 23, maybe 24 says Mike plays games.
That's a ball. 1-1.
And if you guys watch TikTok on your computers, you can always hold down the L key instead. Take a break from tapping and just hold down the key.
and two.
I'll have a big rip at that circle change. Yeah, it feels like they have Acuna planned out for something later, Steve.
Lindor.
Hee-haw!
But you know what? They're actually kind of slacking too. Like, how is Kurtz not supercharged? I feel like some of the stuff that goes into the game, like they dropped the Hall of Fame stuff into the game today. I feel like it's already like pre-programmed and they're not actually there running the accounts. You're determined now before you fall asleep for Riley. You're mad Ichiro's with another game not in MLB The Show for
Two
Kaden.
balls, two strikes.
Hey, if Ichiro's getting the bag and you're an Ichiro fan, though, you gotta be happy for Ichiro.
Leading off for Alabama, the third baseman.
See, you don't know, last two MLB seasons have been a blip for Mike.
That's a ball.
I think Roflo was like out in Georgia. I saw his feed for his work. And I'm not sure if he's done with that trip or not. I haven't chatted with him or anything, but definitely miss him being in streams.
Two balls, one strike.
Yeah, he was posting a lot of retweets. I think it was yesterday. So mad. Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to be sure I had that message caught up there in my mind and wasn't missing anything. But yeah, it'd be nice if we had Ichiro in the game. I was soft trolling SDS today. I was like, hey, where's Ichiro? When they posted about the Billy Wagner card. That's a nice little opposite field poke for him. Try to accept the invite. It says you can't. Action can't be completed. Jaden, if you get a
The
chance,
batter, the catcher, will.
if you want to go to any of my videos and just leave a comment, just type like Discord or something there. I'll DM you the link. Maybe that'll work easier. Because I know it can be a real hassle for some of you guys to access it. It really should work through the link tree, but
Ball.
you know, it gives you that type of stuff occasionally. The link that's linked in there is a never expire link, so it shouldn't throw up any errors, but of course it does. Yeah, this game's so laggy, dang it. And then Kershaw's got that fast motion, so I feel like I have less margin for error. Little delayed. We won't turn two, but at least we get the out. Not yet, Riley, no. I think it was 50% earlier in the day. We went to, there's like some really open grass fields in my neighborhood. We went to one of those. And I guess they're also like for water runoff or something. But people go out and practice t-ball and different sports where we took some frisbees out and played with the kids and some bubble wands and stuff. So it was just kind of a relaxing Sunday evening. And I didn't finish up the grinding, but I think at least with the CC program, a lot of it's just playing with the teams like him and Dave Parker were on too, right? He's good. You almost had the perfect game. Can't believe you gave up a homer.
Ramirez.
No, that's out.
Cutter ran in deeper than I expected. Thought it was going to finish like right there. Are you guys pitching well with this Corbin Burns card? I pitched one game with him. I got shellacked and I sold him. That was last weekend classic. He'll get a nice play from the second baseman. You got him P5. I was thinking if I should buy him back. There's a lot of 99 pitchers in the game now. Oh, wonderful, buddy. As soon as stream ends, Jaden, I'll go through and I'll send the invite to you. He's not here. You're doing it in spirit. We're 11,000 likes away from the pack opening, guys. Please keep tapping. Feels like the game just went into a freeze-off. This is weird. I'm watching the lady walking up the stairs there. Where's the net? This is supposed to be a major league park. So if you guys are wired, they say to get out of a freeze-off, if it starts to trigger one, plug and unplug your controller. Now I gotta turn it back on. Let's see. I don't know that it will do anything, but we'll find out. And there it goes. It kicked out the freeze-off. I play wired because it's supposed to be less delay through the Bluetooth. So maybe a little We'll tip for some of you guys. Just the tip. All right, so we're 3-1 on the day. He'll dump off some rating points to me. We get another Ballin is a habit pack, and I'll show you guys all the packs that we got. Hey, C, thanks for the gift. C coming through with the Heart Me, and it's not C. I see the C profile picture. It's Cody Bonner coming through with the Heart Me. Loved the Heart Me gifts tremendously there. Every Heart Me puts you guys on the TikTok team. Connor, thank you for following. We got 83 and 28. 83 standards, 28 Ballins. Got a hodgepodge of other things. Some premieres, some deluxes. And 4 deluxe choices. So maybe we get lucky on some all-star packs. And start working towards Batista and some of these other collections I haven't done. I was so focused on live series, I was slacking on everything else. Pack opening, if we're tapping, right? If you're not tapping, you're napping. So we need, I don't know, we need about 10,000 more likes, I think. Like 90% of the way there. Today's stream is for charity, so please check it out if you get the opportunity. It's help for the day, and let me read their breakdown here. I wouldn't know where to go, Steve, on the DNS. Hope for the Day is a non-profit movement empowering the conversation on... Oh, this is a little laggy. I'm going to get a different game, guys. Sorry for the delay. Empowering the conversation on proactive unaliving. You know what word I want to say, but we don't say it when we're on TikTok. Prevention and mental health education. Through collaborations with streamers and content creators, Hope for the Day continues to raise the visibility of resources, smash the silence of stigma, and let others know it's okay not to be okay. So that's the charity that we're fundraising for. If you're watching on my Purple platform, well, it's not my platform, I stream to it, there's a donation panel below the video player. You can easily bring that up in chat if you like. If you're in TikTok or Red Chat, the vertical streams, right? You're watching on your phone. You can access my my profile, and the link tree is there. Certainly appreciate all the donations to Hope for the Day. Let's see, Riley, thanks for the likes, and we're waiting for our opponent to ready up. We have 45 minutes left guaranteed on today's stream, and maybe this game, and then into some packs. Hey, I would love to own it. I would make a few changes. Let's see, Jaden, thanks very much for the "You're Awesome" cat. What are your opponents doing when they go into the matchmaking and they don't ready up? Like we've already rated 30 seconds for this guy. I'm gonna back out. But it's like, what was that all for? Like, why do you go into the menu? I understand, like, up and down, you want to see if it's lagging, because you don't want to play a laggy connection game. But it's like, what changed 30 seconds ago? He was ready to play, and then house caught on fire. Hopefully not anything bad happened, but you know what I mean. It's just weird to me if people ready up and they don't play. Let's see, you're debating on buying Jimmy Rollins as a rental and selling him back after trying him. He'd be fun for making some content on if you're a TikToker or something. Let's see, so Steve says you mess with the DNS settings, you go to network, then setup, and go to advanced setting. Try out the novelty of John Donaldson. Close to Beltran, finally for Joey. Taj W, thanks for tapping on that screen. Let's see, change number 1, turn it into a sports debate program. Happy start a stream here. The ball knowledge on the platform is genuinely hilarious. Dude, I have been stunned going into people's chats sometimes, Mike, over the years. One that really just completely threw me off was a guy I knew in 2K circles. He played My Career. I went into his chat. I don't know, I just asked him something general. Like, it's probably 4 or 5 years ago. So let's say, like, hey, do you think LeBron's got a shot for MVP type of question? He said, oh, I don't know. I don't watch any basketball. I just play 2K. It's like, how are you going to try to make it as a 2K streamer? Because this guy had hope for being a partner and different things he would talk about. How are you going to try to make it as a streamer stream a sports game and then I have no clue about the sport that you're playing. I could see it if it was just like a one-off, hey, we're trying a rugby game for the fun of it, but that made no sense to me. You pulled a Tawny, about woke up the whole house for Joey. I am getting the laggiest games this morning.
Side ball.
Alright, we threw the four seam. He'll easily steal it. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt and expected. Like, what are we talking about here? And he's going to homer on that one. But yeah, I couldn't throw a strike. I know Donaldson has a huge par, but it feels like we're getting some weird lag. That Kershaw game was that way too. Hey, how's your day going, friend? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Not sure if you may be tuning in from South Korea or Japan, but great to have you there. Way back, you had to pay $680K for a Tawny and $550 for Judge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I hope this guy gets some lag too, so he can bunt dance, try to throw a strike. But yeah, this is funky connection here. Oh, exactly. Yeah, there's definitely some crazy takes. Some of it's engagement bait. Some of it's just people don't really follow the sport. They just say crazy things with serious lack of knowledge. And, some of it works at the highest levels, right? Fox Sports 1, ESPN, these different platforms, a lot of the radio guys, they just say crazy things. Nobody holds them accountable on it. All right, we're going to face Cell in this game. Just taking a look at Cell's pitch mix again. Not even telling me to open up fan graphs. Jose Hernandez is sitting in the likes. Jose's been here for a good portion of tonight's stream, and he's been on the tap team. Yep, they've been all over it, Cam. 4,000 to go. There's new stickers in there. Unfortunately for me, I can't see what sticker you guys are using on TikTok. So I hope you guys like, the new experience there. That thing was dumped on 103 exit velocity, but it's not going to find the gap. No, not really, Malachi. If I get too into the seasons too early, I tend to get kind of burnt out on it. So I don't usually pay attention to camp battles, and I don't usually watch the Cactus League or Grapefruit League for baseball. I don't watch the NBA's Summer League. Might flip on like a preseason football game, just if it happens to be on at the right time, but I don't really pay close attention to it. Haven't gotten the home run K, or excuse me. I think the Sandman's getting me. Mike says, sadly, we haven't gotten the 100K for the home run derby ever. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I should try to push out a little bit more. Hey, don't be doing that timeouts. You're supposed to send them here, man.
The second baseman, Brooks Lee.
We need you timeouts. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Yes.
0-1.
Got that one set up for you guys. I got my first boss today, Steve, so I'm sure I'm behind you, but hopefully I'm not too far behind. Got some stubs for Simmons, and I may buy back later. Hey, thanks very much for the share. Love the shares. And there's also a new share sticker there. I think it says something like I shared the stream.
That's down.
Less heartbreaking to have lower expectations as well. Yeah, that's always true. I like to let myself get excited, but yeah, the opposite end of it when it comes crashing down is rough as a sports fan. But like, that wasn't a bad pitch from my side. And it goes for a wild, to the backstop trip. Not saying I'm making perfect deliveries here every time, but connection's been rough.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
My upload is fine, so I think it's just something with SDS servers or the distance between myself and my opponents tonight. Mike, I feel like you're super dialed in compared to most folks I talk to. You're just shy of 300,000 XP for Steve. Does it seem like it's actually giving us double PXP, guys? Because when I look at the post-game summary, I've been playing a little bit more Conquest and mini-seasons this last week. I bought the show for my Nintendo Switch, because we got the Switch too, and I thought that would be, something to pass the time when I'm just sitting around on the couch with the kids anyways, is to knock some of that stuff out. I'm not seeing the double PXP. You guys made it to 100,000 already. That is Splendid. I can't wait to go open some packs. So we'll open the packs after this game reaches its conclusion. Be great to hit some big stub cards and, you know, be in here with Batista and be all kind of caught up on everything tomorrow. But thanks everybody for all the taps. Yeah, that's a lot of work you guys put in there. Linux, thanks for the likes, and JR, thank you as well. The other day, I think we got to like 130,000 or something. I was surprised there was that many likes past the 100K. And kind of off the end of the bat for Hodges, but we'll take a hit. Let's see, Linux Eastman, thank you for following us. I bumped L2 when I went to look at chat. Oh, that was a big screw up. Your timeouts on TikTok had me tabbed. Oh, thanks so much, Nachos. Yeah, when you said you sent 7,000 somewhere else, I'm like, no way, man.
0-1.
We need you here. But I hope you knew I was just messing with you. But no, I don't think I realized that was your account there. So mad at myself for the base running blunder, but gotta get over it. This ball had a spin rate of 2,000. You have no idea if it's good or not. Yeah, occasionally Braden gets into that on the telecasts, and I don't really know what the spin rate should be or anything either. Got a 96 overall team in 2 days. More noticeable if you play against the CPU, you can get 6,000 to 8,000 XP.
Down, ball.
Mike wants to learn more about the spin rates in baseball and what's good versus what's bad.
Heck one.
Pitching mechanics are a true void in your knowledge.
0-1.
I feel like there's like a way more information that's available to us now versus even 10 years ago, and especially like 30 years ago as fans. Excited for the rivals unis. Scared Nike's going to make them look ugly, says Malachi. Is anybody pumped up for that that Speedway Motor Raceway game coming Tuesday? Sure, user. Please remind me between games, and I can show you. I think my team's 98 overall currently. Mike says, I think you could evaluate a hitting prospect pretty well compared to a scout, but when it comes to pitching, Mike says he's clueless.
That missed. That's a ball. No, that's down.
So you got the game 2 days ago, 96 overall already. So did you put some money in for Stubbs, user, if I could ask? Or are you just super grinding it? Maybe having some pack luck too. If you got 96 in 2 days, man, you were grinding pretty hard. My timing was super early in that circle change. And then late on the sinker. Very similar location. It's kind of work in the middle of the strike zone there. Only bought Stubbs once for Aiden. Hey, Aiden, how was your weekend? Aiden's always a nice voice in the TikTok chat. I guess I put you in Weekend Classic then, right, user? Hey, what's up, Libby? How's your Sunday night / Monday morning? There's a new follower, and it's user 21. Thanks, user. We would love everybody to follow up if you guys haven't. Yeah, change up looked pretty good. Give him $50 and a handshake. Just trying to hit that through the vacated holder at second. Let's see if he goes slide step or anything. Nope, just went fastball away, and I was looking in here. He was going to work inside. Did the Schwarber program through Conquest. I thought Schwarber was in mini seasons, buddy. Yeah, we already got the 100,000. Packs are coming after this game. Out in front. Shoulders look so uncomfortable in the box. I don't know that I would look at the shoulders too much. You will say, disregarding that it's just camp, our offense is really great. It's encouraging to hear, man, but I have concerns about how the offense is going to look with Seattle. I hope Kubiak's the guy. I know he's bounced around a little bit so far. I don't think McDonald has a clear vision for what he wants. I know he says he wants to run the football, but
2-0.
yeah, I guess we'll see. I thought they had a pretty solid draft, and I just don't know
3-1.
what to expect for this coming season. I could see Seattle with like 6 wins. I could see them with like 12. Of course, everywhere in between. He's great coming from a Saints fan. I know they had a couple of nice games there to start the season last year, and then the injuries kind of set in for the Saints. Bill Rowe already looks way more polished release-wise. Wasn't excited for the pick. You're always optimistic. I think Milroe's supposed to be a great athlete, and he's Sean Alexander's nephew and all that cool stuff. I just thought we had more needs at that time than taking a luxury pick. I guess Sundell is working out at right guard, and I guess he's going to be in the mix with Bradford and Hayes for that position. I would assume Timmy's the center, which I'm not thrilled about. He seems more like a backup type to me, and then hopefully Zabel's ready to go there at left guard day one, and the tackles can be healthy for Seattle. His swing and miss rate in the zone is terrifying. AAA isn't a good examiner on how good of a hitting prospect is. Mike says, like Jones has super wide stance, wider than Wilson, doesn't really close it like Wilson does. His leg kick's atrocious. You can't see him catching up to Major League pitching. He's like a Morel or Joey Gallo type. And roll over the top there with Ramirez. Timing was alright. Be incredibly lucky to be a Gallo in the league.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the big dumper. We're out hitting our opponent. He just has the one hit. Got a leadoff walk with Raleigh. I couldn't locate. We're having some bad lag, and then he popped a homer. I think it was with Lindor. Speaking of homers, this one, I don't know. We're going to find out. He had a pretty good run at that, but he will not grab it. So we get a big dumper opposite field shot. Yeah, I think it's Kurtz for MVP at the moment. Wilson has let his average drop a lot. I think Wilson's banged up. And Kurt's probably the best player in baseball in July. Best offensive player, at least. I mean, if you can get to him, Gil Hodges is really nice. I thought there was a pretty good switch hitting first baseman that just came out. I'm drawing a blank on who it is, though. Maybe like Lance Berkman or something, user. Also, please give me a moment before you chat repeat. I got 3 chats going in the gameplay. Because then it starts to get flooded, is why. And I chased up the ladder there with Hodges. I keep meaning to look up how Gallo's stats are going for his pitcher conversion this year, but I haven't done it. Mike saying, imagine if you spammed your chats. If I didn't see him, I just see paragraphs.
1-0.
You don't mind Olu. He's shown spurts at center. You're pretty tired of seeing Stone Feet Forsyth. You hope your tackles stay healthy. I thought Stone was behind, was it Gerald last year that emerged there at right tackle? Hey, how's your day going, Pazzy Star? Yeah, a lot of our season's probably going to come down to Abraham Lucas' health. Of course, we don't want Charles Cross to get hurt either, but Lucas has trouble staying on the field. Steve Andrew, he likes playing Pete Alonso at first base.
The center fielder, number 3, Byron.
Mike thinks the pipeline prospect website is too generous with Jones of the Yankees. Let me give you a bad scenario. Angels make a big trade to acquire Jones. The sellers at the deadline.
Hack.
Let's see. Going good. Just woke up. You're about to go to the Patriots training camp. That sounds like a wonderful day. Have you been to training camp before? If so, how was the experience? Are the players fairly accessible for like getting autographs and that sort of thing, Pazzy? I've never been to a camp, for football. 40 hit tool, very generous, says Mike.
Second baseman, Victor. Mark.
You'd root for him if it's for Ward.
Oh, 2. One
The Athletics drafted Jamie Arnold from FSU, and I guess he was kind of a still of a pick. We were selecting like 11th overall. I'm sure this guy's irritated that he pitched out and he didn't throw us out, but slid around it. See Jones, Cade Smith, Kyle Carr, you got a deal. We went to opening day for the first time last week. It's a good time. Might have been able to advance, but I didn't want to risk creating an out there at third.
Hee-haw. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Malachi, that sounds like pretty good experiences getting Metcalf and Wagner to sign. Yeah, it's just trying to flick it the opposite way, but got to hack in there with Pete Crow Armstrong.
Did he go?
All right, if you guys are browsing on TikTok, please come on through and follow. More followers always drives up our timer, and we hope you guys are having a good time watching the stream. About to do a big pack opening here at the conclusion of this game. Game's lagging. You can see his outfitters kind of clipping across, and I think that's why he was pausing randomly, although I don't know that for sure. Today's first day of full pads. Smith would probably be a pretty solid reliever next year. Carr's got like 4 or 5 starter potential. Yeah, sometimes changing organization can help.
What you got?
Umpire says he did not swing. It says you can't think the Yankees player development systems, just let their players do what they want when it comes to hitting.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie.
If you guys have any friends showing online, please share the stream with them if you're in TikTok. We love those shares. Definitely helps drive us out there on the For Your page. Excited for Cade Anderson to hopefully move up the pipeline. Really missing some left-handers on the M, says Malachi. Yeah, Yankees, don't they have one of the better pitching coaches in all of baseball on their major league staff? Man on first, get a single, but they don't run. Sometimes the runners do the craziest things, page music. I don't know that I've had them necessarily do that, but I've had them watch the ball, like a line drive in front of them. They lean back and then they just stay at the base. Or sometimes they'll dive back, like at second base, and you can't control them and get them to go forward on something that's like an obvious hit. Yeah, the base running in the game is honestly really bad mechanics. Oh, I was saying, yeah, don't the Yankees have like the best pitching coach in all of baseball? I know that guy's pretty renowned for fixing up pitchers there. I forgot his name though. One lefty in the pin, he's reliever. Maybe the Yankees will trade for some left-handers. Matt Blake. Yeah, Matt Blake, I've seen a lot of people hype him up. I feel like Maddox on the Rangers is pretty good too. Mike Maddox, I think it is, right? Greg's brother.
1-1.
Buy, sell, says Aiden. That's probably going to be two, unfortunately for me, with the big dumper up there. Maybe I should have the runners in motion, but hindsight's always 2020. You feel like Mark Pryor is very overrated since Mike plays games. Last second, I was like, I should send Judge up here. I didn't get the pause in. I think the Red Sox are going to be buyers, says Pazzi. Do I watch reality shows? No. I mean, I would probably watch some of them if I had more time to settle down and listen closely, but pretty much the only thing I really watch consistently is live sport. You're excited for Pete Woodworth, still coaches for us. Pitching coach has been consistent since Malachi. Better chill out. Thought he was going to go sinker away. I was too swing happy there. And he did pop me with the outlier. I thought here comes the waste pitch. I was trying to stay patient. Well, second batter, he got his second run across on that 2-run homer, and he hasn't had a hit since. Problem for me, though, is I'm still here with 1 run. Hey, what's up, Daniel Barry? Happy Sunday, bud. Well, happy Sunday night / Monday morning. Daniel, how you been? I think the Rays do the same thing the Dodgers do. They do it way better with the same Tommy John results. And he will get a hit there to the opposite field. User, you've asked one question. You said, hey, if you don't want to answer, don't worry about it. And then you just went right back to it. So, user, you're in the gulag. There's now a gulag sticker for those subscribers. Be sure to use it on user as he gets the timeout. Or use the timeout sticker on him. 5 minutes off. Please send some likes while you're there. Maybe share the stream with your friends. And, you know, unless you're wanting to adopt me as your sugar baby, I don't think you have to worry about my bills and my work schedule. If you've been around a little bit longer, it'd be one thing. But there's a lot of the user accounts too. It's like, who am I even talking to? I don't think the Brewers are the best team in baseball, personally. But they're playing well. They may have the best record. They should be buyers at the deadline with their standing too. Let's see, Sasaki has been practically ruined. He needs a year or half a year in the minors. In Mike's opinion, his control and velocities are down. Julius, thanks for the likes. No, I don't think so. Why would Arizona keep him? Isn't he a free agent at the end of the year? Timeout. Yeah, some of them are for sure, right, Aiden?
That's the ball.
I've asked a few of them. They're like, yeah, I just never bothered to change and add an actual display name and stuff like that. It's like, your prerogative. We'll get a home run with Hodges and level up the game. Bang, bang. What's up, Max? Thought the Mariners would have went back for Suarez before Naylor. You're not mad at it, though. Could have been that the asking price was more than they wanted to go, but supposedly they're still in on Suarez, from what I've read. Let's see, Isaiah Zay. Thanks for following Isaiah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Since you just came in, please tell us your favorite baseball team, Isaiah. Like to get to know you guys in chat. Breakfast time for Max. Max, what you having for breakfast, buddy? I don't know, Ford. We'll find out. Seattle with Suarez would be crazy, says Taj. Alexander Escobar, thanks for following. Red Sox fan for Isaiah. Pryor's work on Glasnow and Snell already. Here comes Lee Smith. I've heard Smith is pretty good to use. I didn't end up putting him into my my arm barn, but maybe will. I'm doing good, 2008 Ford. What you been doing? Like I haven't seen you in chat for a bit, but yeah, it's almost football season. We'll get an infield hit and take it. Woke up a little later than you wanted. McDonald's it is for Max. Hey, McDonald's can be pretty good. I like the Athletics. Is my favorite baseball squad.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
Any particular reason why you think the guys are getting their arms ruined, Mike? Is it, you know, like organizational philosophy to throw as hard as you can or something? Lack of rest between sessions, or what is push the pitchers to the limits?
Now batting, the right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
That was a good pitch to hit. He's been throwing a lot of balls I was chasing after, and then I took a good opportunity and let it go by. Not only with the velocity and the spin, uncomfortable grips. Loving the streams. I appreciate that, Matt. We got our light goal. Pack opening is incoming after this game concludes. And the forkball got me. Mike says there needs to be a very uncomfortable conversation to be had about not pushing pitchers to where they're treating their arms, tearing their arms at a historic rate. It isn't because of the pitch clock. It isn't because of the spider tack or the lack thereof. It's organizational ineptitude, says Mike. Yeah, there's a lot of injuries now. I feel like there's maybe more diagnoses of injuries, though, than in years gone by, too, because, you know, more understanding of the body, more medical staff screening things. You know, like back in the day, right, 60s or something. Yeah, just get out there. Play through the pain. You know, here's over-the-counter pain reliever. Take a couple of these and you'll be fine.
2-2.
Not that all the stuff that you're saying isn't true, Mike, but just kind of like, I think now it's like, okay, we live in a time where I felt a little twinge. Oh, we see his movement was a little different. Let's go out there with a trainer and keep an eye on this. Pitcher's trying to talk his way into the game to stay in, but we're not having it. Let's shut him down and get imaging done. That's probably a lot better for, you know, the players now. Rub some dirt on it. Exactly, Dark Specta. Let's see. App crash. Didn't hear what you said. Yeah, user. I mean, you just got here. I always think it's weird when people just come in the stream and they're like super obsessed with, do you have a family? Do you do another job? How much money do you make? We're just kind of here talking sports and general topics. So I purposely let the first one go through because you're like, yeah, you don't have to answer. I figured you would have got the hint. The second time you went back, I know you said app cut out, but it's like, all right, let's get this nipped in the bud and move on to other things. Anthony, welcome aboard. You've been watching for so long. You literally followed today, bud. Maybe you followed on a different account. Maybe you've been banned before, but I don't know you. Unless it was a different user that had 21 starting their name. That's an issue with not having your display name being somewhat unique. Very true. It's much harder to throw off Tommy John than any other injury, says Mike. Oh, I thought we had the solo shot out too early. Does bring down the velocity. Multiple sticks. We try to throw with a partially torn one. You think it's inherently a velocity problem? Hear a lot of the old head pitchers blame it on that. Some of the arms are capable. It's the weird, uncomfortable things that the organizations make the pitchers do. We're facing Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen. What's the rating? Here we go. Rating is low 1600s. Playing the number 3 guy in the world. And Joel's never had a major arm injury in his career, and he's thrown 102 his whole career. Well,
that's in.
he has a special training regimen on the couch, though. If you know, you know. If you don't know, don't look it up. Definitely don't look up Andros Chapman and his mom. Definitely the increase in velocity and the pressure to throw hard in younger pitchers. Probably going to increase pitching injuries every year, says Malachi. If it works, though, says Mike. Mike's kidding, but he's not kidding. He's keeping it a bug. I don't think we got enough on that one. Hey, what's happening, Dotimus? How's your weekend been? How have you been? Aiden, thanks for the likes. All right, 2-2 going top 9, and we got a pack opening coming here soon. Yeah, I'm doing good. What games you been playing, bud? Get you shouted out here momentarily.
2-1.
College football 26. How are you liking it so far? I haven't played it a whole lot this year.
That's inside. That's a ball.
You ready for some Madden? Let us see people throw gas. You know your elbows couldn't handle it for Malachi. Same here. Yeah, hopefully Madden will be good. I'll definitely stream a lot of Madden once it comes around. What do I think of Manny? I haven't used his card. I know they said removing the dreadlocks on the Ramirez card helps him not cause the frame rate drops and stuff. And I guess they even made a little joke about it during their live stream. It's kind of a shame that SDS can't render a player with dreadlocks without it screwing up their game. Alright, he had some better swings, but Donaldson able to get through 9. Walked the first batter, gave up a home run, and that was all the scoring for my opponent. So I had the 2 hits. He got a hit later in the game. I've had 9, but we need a run. We need it now. Like says, push for arms, throwing the lower ranks is a good thing. Try to let that travel, I let it go too far. I think it's hard to be durable because some starters go every 3 days. I was thinking sinker away. With a lack of arms, like middle or high school ages. Woke up today, guy was on the couch, never seen this man, says Aiden. Aiden, you're messing with us, dude. Somebody who just rolled into your house and was on the couch. No way, Aiden. I'd be freaking out, dude.
Now batting, the first baseman.
It's a Schwarber's in the DH spot. We can send in Ricky. Mike says it was him on the couch. Malachi says every year there's more 14-year-olds throwing 90 miles an hour.
Number 24. Ricky.
And bounce back into the field of play there. Dang it, I wanted to send Ricky around when he plunked that, but didn't quite work out. So it's Itani up, and he's going to go to Androlis here.
Now pitching.
Oh, I thought we might get him for the walk-off with the over round. We will get first and third, but I should have probably just left the bases full there. Thought the animation might cook him. He's going to walk Marte and base PCA. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Mariners have a switch pitcher, right?
No, ball.
All right. Guy wanted to bunt dance, wanted to be toxic, and he can hold the L. So there we go. Yeah, good job closing out real fast, bud. You got beat by a 45-year-old man on some cheese. So whoever wants some cheese to start their Monday morning, Donnie's got you fed. Got a lot of new emotes and stickers, depending what chat you're in. User, I'm going to show you real fast. Don't blink, you're going to miss it because we're ready for the pack opening. But you know what? I'm going to see a man about a horse. You guys can grab a snack, use the restroom. We'll open packs in just a minute. But there's my starting 9. Back in a sec. All right. Somebody count the diamonds in chat for me, if you would. First baseman is P5 Hodges. The whole lineup's P5. All right, here we go. Pack opening. We'll start with the lesser stuff, and hopefully build into a crescendo here. Yes, there's a new diamond emote. Hopefully we see those shining. All right, the bronze. We're really living right if we get some gold cards out of the bronze. All right. I had to play Diamond Quest, so you guys have to watch these packs. You don't have to, but hopefully you'll enjoy them. Switch pitcher throws fastball 98, right-handed, left-hand throws 95. Imagine double Tommy John. The A's just called up a guy named Cortez, and he throws left-handed from the outfield, but he also plays second base occasionally, and when he plays second base, he throws right-handed. I don't remember ever hearing about a position player being a switch thrower. He's been okay in his debut. I guess he was a pretty big prospect for the Mets and kind of flamed out in their organization. He's like 28, so I don't know though. He'll make a lot of noise in the majors, but he's been okay for the A's so far. I think he just came up during the Houston series. All right, we went through those quickly. Let's see. How am I going to pronounce this? Saigente is the Mariners switch pitcher. Let me get those silvers out of the way too. You can hit a diamond in a silver pack. Let me show you. It's a 1 in 50 shot. Pretty nice slider. Not amazing control. All right, so if anybody would be super kind, please count my player diamonds if you want to. Let's get going with these 83 standards. Hopefully we hit a chase pack or two. Be big hype to hit Rollins. Follow for good pack luck if you guys are browsing on the For-Your page. Or subscribe. They really should have him give up on switch pitching, though, says Mike. You don't think he's going to be the next Pat Benintendi then, Mike? Maybe have it in the back pocket for relieving role if it doesn't count out as a starter. But he's much better as a right-hander, says Mike. We're getting some fodder for the old fodder pile. Got that going for us. Happy to see Kurtz. Something the A's can look forward to. Yeah, Kurtz is pretty amazing story. I mean, he was just in Wake Forest last year, and probably the American League Player of the Month for July. Shouldn't want to be Pat Benintendi. But hey, you get that cool double-thumbed glove, that custom glove. Hey, Brock, how are you, buddy? How was your Sunday, Brock? Still looking for our first diamond here in these standards. Let's see, Some Fan 12-5. How's it going, Some Fan? Who's your favorite baseball team? Brock, I'm good. I'd be even better if we saw some diamonds pop up here. We're definitely going to get some diamonds because we got choice packs and stuff. But, yeah, let's see how this goes. Smelling a diamond is Malachi. Him and his negative 0.2 WAR. Ooh, those sound like bad stats. Is that for Benintendi? Where do you get most of the packs? Just from grinding the game, bud. Doing the moments and conquests and all that stuff. Now that I have a Nintendo Switch 2, I had the original Switch, but the Switch 2 got me motivated to buy a copy of the game, a second copy, because the game's on sale for like $30 at Target. To knock out a lot of stuff in the middle of the day if I have any downtime out in the living room. See, not even the Dodgers pitching lab could do anything for him. That was atrocious. You guys sent all these likes for me to get silvers and stuff so far. But maybe we're one pack away from something awesome. You know it's a bad pack when there's no player art here. We got Elvis, Dinneberg, and Robolewski. None of those guys made it to pitcher day. Do get a diamond-ish, say diamond bat skin. 22 games finished in his career, not a single save. I felt like he was mostly just an innings eater, novelty guy, from what I remember of him. Thought he was with the A's in Oakland for about 3 years or so. There was a lot of talk about him on his way up too, for Vinatieri, that is. Yeah, it's 150, so we're not really running above or below anything. We just want the packs for the excitement. He was only 1 year? I could have sworn we had him for a little bit, Mike. I'm sure you're looking at it, but yeah, it seems weird to me. Hey, what's up, Idaho Mike? My day's pretty good. How's everything out your way, Idaho Mike? So, Toronto, Seattle, Dodgers, Giants, Mariners. Excuse me, not Mariners, Miami. Mike, got 97, Corbin Carroll. What do the bat skins do? They're just kind of cosmetic. If you play Road to the Show, the equipment used to have an impact and give you a bit of a boost. Maybe if you go to sleep, we'll get some better packs. Sure, I don't know. See, you completed the Batista collection. How do you like him so far, Mike? He's pretty good in LA, but just a small sample size. Decent day for Idaho Mike. So fast you can't talk. Hey, that's pretty solid. Yeah, Steve Andrew, over in the red chat, he said he got him. He felt like his swing was a little bit slower or longer than he expected it to be. So he said if he's patient with him, though, he's doing all right. I was kind of surprised it was Batista as like the main collection guide today. I really thought it was going to be Sabathia. I'm just going to do it once. I'm going to hit one open with square and see if we get the pin down on the diamond because these have been bad. That didn't change anything. We got Mantiply looking to multiply there in that one. Got CC as well for Idaho Mike. He enjoys the smaller swings. He was above 55% league average. Yeah, Diddy can't keep himself out of trouble, just like his namesake there. Joseph, thank you for tapping along with Jose. There's our first diamond on this pack rip. All right, it's going to be under 90. It's a left fielder. Do we know from the body it's Stephen Kwan? Where will Kwan be after the deadline? There's a diamond. Dark Spectre's got the diamond emote going. Butler's still slightly above league average too, if you're wondering. Still above replacement level. Lawrence Butler's looked a lot better defensively in center field than he does in right since Denzel Clark went down. I think he said some type of comment along the lines of feels like he can just run full speed towards the ball or something. He's had a few decent plays out there. That's the one. Two ticks above league average, slightly above. You think there has been an OD of content, says Idaho Mike. All right, timer is getting low, so we may mess around. I wanted to bring the stream in at 3 hours for the charity push. There's a diamond on the left, so we know it's not a live series. We don't get double diamonds, but let's see who's in this pack. Looks like a chill card. It's a shortstop, and it is Michael Young. So I think that helps me towards collection. I don't think I have that Young card. Gonna probably start working towards Roland Williams and Batista now. Yeah, that's crazy. Seems like they're asleep at the wheel there at SDS, right, Bambino? There's Diamond 2. I like what Dark Spectre's doing. He's just adding the emotes in as we get more diamonds in. Ton of cards to choose from for Idaho Mike. Did you guys get the Diamond Quest, Cy Young, and Rod Cruz? I'll try to get those knocked out tomorrow. What overall is Batista? There's a 99 Batista that came out today. If you're sitting there with enough in your collections to get them. Aiden, do you like the new stickers there? I can't see which stickers you guys use on TikTok, but hope you guys are liking the new ones. Doing it tomorrow for Idaho Mike. And Bino, hope you had a nice Sunday. Got Allen and Parker for Idaho Mike. You got a lock-in collection like you do for Ted Williams, Joey. Or excuse me, yeah, it's Joey. For some reason I was thinking I read the name wrong. Sally Paz, thanks for jumping in. Wagner rocks. Diamond Quest has been defeating for me for Hawaiian Raider. I'm sorry, Raider. How's life out in Hawaii, though? Can't hit for crap with him, says Bambino. Butler's played 23 less games. Has almost 20 more strikeouts. That's not great. Yeah, I don't know if it's the park. I don't know if it's a locker room thing, but Butler, and I don't mean this as a compliment, really is reminding me of Reddick a lot with the poutiness when he doesn't do well. And I'm sure that's probably, you know, something that's permeating the entire major league team right now. Soderstrom seems to be doing that too, where you know, slamming the bat and that sort of thing. You know, not that guys should not have any emotion, but when you're constantly doing it, I'm thinking it could be a bit of a distraction thing. He is walking more though. No, not Lance Reddick. I don't even know who Lance Reddick is. I was thinking of Josh Reddick. Heat's getting brutal. Where do you live, Hawaiian? Which island, if I could ask? Which island has the best weather? Or are they all about the same? Use Rooker home run derby card at Rocks. Somebody pinch hit with Rooker the other day and hit a homer on me. Any tips on what cards to invest in? Probably I would invest in Kurtz of the Athletics. Yeah, Josh Reddick was always a guy that got on my nerves as an Athletics fan. Oahu, what's your day looking like there, Nats fan? All right, we usually start with the lesser packs and work our way up. Let me get these two out of the way because there's no mystery to them. Then we'll go over to our ball-ins. Real Phil was 107 today with 95 humidity. That's entering wet bulb temperatures, right? I think you have to be very careful being out and about in that type of weather. Although I don't know that for sure. I know there's like a certain temperature where you just really can't be outside. Kauai has the best weather, says Hawaiian Raider. All right, so I've got Williams, I've got Kershaw. Whoever tells me first, not like it matters, but whoever tells me first will either take Mauer, Guerrero, or Wright. So somebody pick for me. Who am I taking? Vlad. All right, JR was fastest fingers. JR and TikTok got you by a little bit there, Nachos. Always raining there. All right, here we go. We got 29 balling as a habits. Junior knows ball. Hey, Alex, how are you, buddy? Thanks for being in stream. Is it going to be balling? Is it gold? Yeah, Diddy, enough, dude. Don't want my whole stream to be sitting here timing you out. So let's just set you free. If anybody's got the band hammer emote, we had to use it on Diddy. If I have to time you out 2 or 3 times every stream, you're just more hassle than it's worth. Ball Nose Junior, says Idaho Mike. Yeah, there's the hammer. Aiden has it ready. see. So Alex just got out of work. How was work this evening, Alex? Waking up yourself. Got working a bit for Nats fan. If you guys are in the red chat, Nats fan, Hawaiian Raider, anybody that's lurking there, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up if you haven't. The old cringe emote. These are cringe packs. Where the heck are the diamonds? Give me a random A's player. I'll tell you if you like how they're doing. Shoot. I'm trying to think of somebody that's sort of a guy that could go one way or the other too. Obviously not, Kurtz is going pretty well. Home early, but you want to buy a car. What cars are you looking at, Alex? Shea Langoliers. How do you feel about Langoliers' season? A lot of A's fans don't like his defense. At least there's one guy that constantly complains about him on the Reddit. What do you do with the cards? Oh, I usually will sell them or put them into those exchanges and things that help you with the progress. Probably should sell them here from the pack, but I don't usually do it that way. Don't want to make mistakes. New Civic or Accord for Alex. Awesome, bud. Is it going to be your first time buying a vehicle new, Alex? If you don't mind me asking. I worked in auto sales for a while. Just want you to be prepared when you hit the lot. I think the recommendation these days is to get quotes from the internet departments, and then maybe go do some test drives. Yeah, what's with these packs, dude? I mean, these are balling is a habit. There's nothing balling about these. These are just gold garbage packs. No money spent, actual thing. Came over from MUT and NCAA Ultimate Team. And Duo and Dynasty are the best modes you played so far. Yeah, it can be a pretty rewarding game as far as no money spent players. If you don't mind driving standard, says Malachi. But Dan, you're not wrong. It has been balling as a gold here. We just need one good pack, but holy cow. Right to complain about his defense. He has an organizational problem, having a bunch of catchers that can hit but can't defend. Some people keep calling for Daniel Susak to get called up from AAA. William, thanks for following and for sharing. Tear the TS up for Alex. All right, last pack opening was kind of rough. This one at the moment has been that way. Mason, thanks for the likes on TikTok. Compared to Madden, you can get some really good stuff by just playing since Hawaiian Raider. I think Madden, you can get a lot of good stuff too, though. Like, I played Madden, no money spent last couple of years, and I don't feel like it's that difficult. Wow, we went through 29 ballins without a diamond. There's supposed to be a 1 in 15 odds. So, I mean, it's not that much of a deviation, but it's like, wow, kind of sucks. Let's open up these headliners. How do you usually stack packs up before I open them? Just like this, Dan. Right? So when you stack something, you usually put one on top of the other. So I got some real life packs here, and I'll show you. So you don't want to stack them, like all cattywampus, right? So you stack them like this, right? Boom. There you go. Be sure to follow and subscribe for more pack tips, Dan. But sorry, Dan, I'm feeling kind of punchy here. In all seriousness, man, I mean, I play the game, I save the packs, and then when we get enough likes in chat, we open them to make it fun for the viewers. So a little bit of an incentive helps out my streams as well when everybody comes in tapping. Yeah, it definitely was pretty trashy on those packs. The grind is too long, says Hawaiian Raider. You need $100 a week to compete in Madden. No, don't believe that. We got a Bravo out of Idaho, Mike. Dan has left the chat, I'm afraid. But any of you guys that have a unicorn badge, like Alex does, a lot of new TikTok stickers. If you're in the purple chat and you're a subscriber, like Dark Specta is, we have a lot of new emotes there. Got a Prime icon and you're not using it, throw it old Uncle Daniel's freaks way. Prime icon is a little blue and white crown like Idaho Mike has. Means that he's got the Prime sub. All right, so headliners. I usually like to show you which headliner we're looking for. We got 2 shots at the Grandy Man. Stefano, thanks for following. Good pack luck when Stefano follows. Is it the Grandy Man? Did I see they said next weekend classic lasts a whole week? Ugh. Don't know if I need that. But no, I didn't see that, Bambino. We need 3 more buddies to clutch up like Stefano did to get us over 50 on this session. I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open. It's not even 4 a.m. Got to get back on the night schedule here. We've done it the last 2 nights, but man, I've been kind of limping to the finish. We got the Philadelphia Phillies home jersey in 1926. That hat actually looks kind of fresh. I like the font on that one. We're looking for Don Sutton in this Headliners 8. I spent money buying it, user, for sure. All right, pack 11. Looking for Jonathan there. Saw a Reddit comment. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Kind of hope that's not true. I don't think we need a week of Weekend Classic. So we're looking for Billy Williams, William McCovey, and I already forgot who this was. Al Kaline. You like to buy stubs? Nah, I don't spend money on stubs. Shea has pretty good pop time. His framing's above average. You think the runners is a pitching problem, not a Shea problem? That's definitely what Roflo thinks, and I don't usually dive as deep into it as you guys do. All right, so 1 diamond out of the Headliners. I'm going to save the purple pack for what it's worth. Just that way I can let you guys know I'm streaming on the purple stream. So please follow there so you can get some drops next time there's drops enabled. Same name everywhere if you're watching on TikTok, red or purple streams. Yeah, I guess we got to go open this jumbo now. His defense gets stumped on too much. You think there's a huge debate about who a runner is running on, the catcher or the pitcher? Yeah, I know Roflo was saying the A's pitching staff is pretty slow to the plate in general, collectively, and that probably does factor in on why their earned run is as high as it is, and their pitcher rankings are so bad. The jumbo is terrible here for me too. We won't catch a diamond in it. Yeah, exactly, user. Yeah, we're live there right now. So let's go with the deluxe, the premier, and then the deluxe choices, I believe. Actually, don't know which pack is supposed to be best. Let's get the choice packs out of the way. I think the only choice is that you're selecting All-Star or whatever it is. These I'm just hoping to catch some stubs on because I've already done the All-Star stuff. If anybody wants to connect with me on the other platforms like User21 or anybody else listening, you guys can click onto my profile there and the link tree's handy. It's hard to link in TikTok chat and TikTok videos, as most of you probably know. In a way, it's probably good. Probably keeps their their users from having issues with somebody catching them off guard. All right, so here's nothing. It's going to be a Till center fielder. He's pointing at us, and it's Julio Rodriguez there. Since I don't have Roland or Ted, I sell off any cards not using during the high market. No, I think I'll probably wait and work towards the collections now. Probably would have been a good time to sell and then buy back, though, but I didn't really think about it. It's another Till, probably another 96. We got a right fielder, and it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I remember his dad playing. So you can get 97s. You can also get 98s in these packs. Wouldn't mind getting the Scooble card because I don't have them. It's 1 in 20 though. Hey, what's up, Bama? How's your day going? Here we go, and got ourselves a second baseman. He's swinging the bat. It's Fiber Torres. All right, so last chance for romance on this deluxe pack. You think there is a world where you trade Shea though? You know the A's kind of thing. But if you're looking at it logically, you wouldn't mind moving off of him while the iron is hot. Speaking of hot, it's Pete Crow Armstrong, maybe? Yep, PCA. Hey, he's already P5. How did that happen? All right, so Pete Crow Armstrong gives us a little hype out of the packs there, and we will convert him to stubs. Dark Spectre, he's on the diamond count, and I'm counting 7 diamonds on the new diamond emote. We're going to save our purple pack. It's probably got Shohei in it, but there we go. What is P5? It means parallel 5. The more you use the card, the higher up the boost you get with it goes. Actually, the threads isn't the worst thing for me, considering I don't have that threads collection finished. Bentley, thanks very much for following. Got the bang there. How many stubs do I have at the moment? Hey, buddy. Don't ask a man how many chips he has at the table. You don't ask a streamer how many stubs he's got. Nah, We got like 300,000. Hey, it's Justin Verlander. All right, Justin, keep your clothes on. Let's see. The diamond count is growing, and we got Premier Pack coming our way. So it's going to be a pipeline. Not what we were really hoping for in the Premier. Ooh, pipeline giving us the pipe. 2 golds and a diamond. Let's go ahead and flip these guys over. And we don't need them, but maybe people will buy them since the collection hit. I'm inclined to say Justin Verlander's not a top 5 of all time. All right, so there is the total count. We do get Dylan Cruz, who still has some value. I think we ended on 9 diamonds, if I'm looking at the command right. Hey, system, how are you, friend? Shoot, I don't know what to do. Let me do just like a little bit of progress, because this was a stream to raise funds for Hope for the Day, and I don't think I can concentrate on ranked again, so let me go over here, single player, Diamond Quest, and I'm not going to complete the map, but we'll do a challenge or two. Yeah, I have like 5 or 6 game Sur controllers, maybe a little high, maybe 4 or 5. 2 of them are supposed to work with my Nintendo Switch. One of them I'm going to keep in here for playing games on the PC, and then I got a couple I could probably give somebody. Morris Twin thing, he got arrested today. That's pretty wild. Which one? Marcus or Maurice on the Morris brothers? But no, I don't think Verlander's top 5. You pre-ordered the G7 Pro. I think they had emailed me that they were going to send one for me to make a video on. I have not hit the coach cart here in a minute. All right, let me do a couple challenges. We hit the 3-hour mark. I'll probably call it a stream for the night. Sorry that I don't have that energy to make it to 4 or 5 a.m. Although our timer went, but sometimes, you know, I'm not limping over the finish line like we are at the moment. But yeah, my eyes are ready to shut. Probably will be taking at least a small nap before tomorrow's stream, if I had to guess at it right now. But we'll see. Yeah, please check out Bama if you guys haven't. Top 5 pitchers is going to be Walter, Ryan, Clemens, Pedro, and Johnson for Mike Plays Games. Yeah, I don't think I would have Verlander up there.
Raleigh.
I don't know if Verlander would even be a top 10. Not trying to dump on the guy. He's had a great career, but doesn't look like he's going to make it to 300 wins, right? Correct system. Yep, it's 331 here. Smash one with a big dumper. Kershaw probably could sneak in there if you're feeling nice on a good day over Walter Johnson. The G7 Pro has terrible shipping logistics. People who pre-ordered a month in advance still haven't gotten theirs. Amazon customers got theirs before even on the release date on the website. Yeah, that's not good. Like, I always try to hype up people I'm connected with, but when it's wrong, it's wrong. And yeah, that sounds pretty bad from GameSir. I don't have like a paid sponsorship with them. They've sent me controllers in exchange for making like a TikTok video, which I can get commission on if anybody buys through my video link. Wouldn't mind going to being sponsored from them, but the bummer for me with them is that I'm on PlayStation, so it's not like I can use their controllers for a whole lot of stuff. I don't really game on my console, or excuse me, on my my PC. Maybe one day I will, though. No way Verlander's getting another 40 wins, says Mike. I may have left early. Yeah, I did. Wow, that was not good. Braxton, I bet you'd love that. But no, that's what your mom pays me for, Braxton. We don't give that out for free here on stream. Anyhow, Braxton just got banned, sent permanently into the gulag. So if you're on TikTok, use those emotes that we made for you. Where is the coach and the coach card? One of his Cy Youngs. Mike personally wouldn't have given it to him. boss showdown. Take the lead before running out of outs. We need one more follower TikTok for 50 on today's stream. If anybody's for your page watching. Yeah, tell your mom, warm up the bacon grease. I got to get that bacon grease where it's a little bit easier to read, though. Looked good when I was doing it in the editor, but yeah, it's way too small.
Yeah. 0-2 is the count.
They had to take it off of Amazon and Best Buy, delayed till August. All right, you guys can tell. Concentration is gone, but we had a pretty good rank session. I think it was 3-1 throughout rank today. 3-1 or 4-1. Some of the games went kind of fast. Although I did bleed off some points yesterday pretty badly. You play this game for the week. Got some of the top cards in the game. You can actually say it's all no money spent for the Hawaiian Raider. Raider, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Of course, it's free to subscribe on the purple stream, or excuse me, on the red stream. Donnie's getting delirious.
Ball one.
Oh, that hammers you right.
All right, we'll get a 2-run shot. We still gotta get the lead. But yeah, I just took 2 of them out of my office and put them by where we have the Nintendo at, because I need to get those paired to the console so we can use the ones that are more like the Pro Controller. Let's see, Jazz. Assume it's Jazz. Thank you for being follower 50 on today's stream. Battlefield 6 is looking good, says Bambino. Alright, we got 3 minutes, and then we'll be at the 3-hour mark. See if we can pass this moment and maybe do one more in this deal. Would help if I had a good swing. That's a little too high. Long run for the center fielder, but he'll get there. See, you love the 1.7 earn run average and 215 ERA plus, whip under 175 innings compared to Cease. You're not sure you would have given it to him. Verlander, Cy Young, right? And his FIP says he got a little lucky.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks.
2022 Cy Young. When you hear Verlander's name, what team do you guys visualize him with? Because he had a lot of good years with Houston. I always think of him as being a Detroit Tiger. So you're playing Road to the Show in the playoffs, and you hit the pitcher in the head. Good going, Adam. Jose thinks about him in Detroit as well. So does Mike. Same for Idaho Mike as well. Hopefully it's actually ready for release on like 2042. Apparently people told EA it wasn't ready. They still pushed the release. But yeah, I'm just hacking, guys. I'm sorry. Aiden thinks about Verlander being a Giant. Think about Randy Johnson being a Giant too. And we're just hitting high fly balls around the park here. Gotta take the lead, not fly out everywhere.
4 outs to go, and they have just 1 run.
More years, more sustained success.
Cheer 'em on, folks.
I don't know that there is a best stub method, to be honest with you, Connor. I think it's just one of those years you kind of have to grind the game if you're not willing to spend money on it. I do tell you guys, if you want to learn the marketplace and buy and sell cards and equipment and all that stuff, uniforms, you can make some stubs there, but they've looked at all the methods and they've tried to make them all worse over the last 3 or 4 seasons on this game. Market for sure, best stub method, says Bambino. And investing can be good, but you know, investing can backfire too. One thing with that is like the game kind of goes from being a baseball game to being stock market simulator. That was brutal, but we did get through there. We're just over 3 hours, so I'll finish this map up probably tomorrow when I'm on the other side of some sleep and I can hopefully lock in a bit better. I do use precision rings, Jorge. I would recommend you do it as well. And if you're going to buy some rings from Control Freak, please use my creator code DF. Knowing when to stockpile cards and prep for collections is important as well, says Bambino. Very true. Mike says Verlander easily had his best seasons in Detroit. Precision Rings rocks, as Idaho Mike. Remember, use code DF, guys. Get yourself a discount. Helps me as well. All right. Again, this stream was for Hope for the Day. Hope you guys will consider donating to Hope for the Day. I'm going to put the donation link into 2 of the 3 chats right now. Don't know why Stream Elements piped up there. It wasn't for you, Stream Elements. If you're in TikTok, you can click onto my profile. The link tree's there, and you can join our Discord, amongst other things, along with helping out this charity drive. So let me get the tilt iffy link in there for the red chat viewers. So Hope for the Day, they are a nonprofit movement empowering the conversation on proactive suicide prevention and mental health education through collaborations with streamers and content creators. Help for the Day continues to raise the visibility of resources, smash the silence and stigma, let others know it's okay not to be okay. So appreciate them for contacting me and working with me to do the charitable streams. They were saying to maybe do like a 6-hour stream combined, and I wouldn't mind doing that, but yesterday I just didn't have enough energy, so we split it up over 2 days. I will have that campaign for anybody's consideration to donate to. We'll leave it open until it expires. I think it stays open for like 30 days. Let's see. The rewards on Diamond League and Deluxe All-Star packs, every win after 6. You didn't know that. Oh, that is pretty nice, Bambino. JP Sears. Hey, JP Sears, maybe he'll be going down to Anaheim. I doubt they'll make an in-division trade, but hey, we never know. We're going to raid Ghana Boy Co. Very nice dude. I've known him for a long time. Seems like he's getting some more traction on his FIFA streams, so we'll send it out his way right now, and we'll get you guys tomorrow with the next edition of the stream. Have a great night, Dark Specta, Bambino, Mike, Bama, Idaho Mike, Jose, thank you for tapping throughout the whole stream, and everybody else that has a tab open for us. Here we go on the raid.